Welcome to EVO 2015. You've made it to the semifinals of the greatest, biggest Melee tournament of all time.
Largest tournament of all time, day 2.
By a significant margin. And at this largest tournament of all time, we are seeing so many upsets. I do not think I have ever witnessed a tournament in all my years with so many upsets.
So many upsets happening, and it's old school upsets too. We're seeing some old school players make a comeback and upsetting newer players.
We're going to see a lot of those old school players in both the winners and losers bracket. We're going to see primarily losers bracket matches on this stream, and on SRK EVO 2, you're going to see primarily winners bracket matches.
That's how big this tournament is. We actually have 2 streams going right now. Please watch both streams, bring them both up. You don't want to miss any of the actions happening today.
Although we thank you for listening to our stream, the soothing sounds of our voice. We're going to bring you all the action. We're going to commentate it as best we can to inform, to entertain, to make it exciting for you guys.
We want to bring EVO inside your house.
Yeah.
We want, if you couldn't make it out here, that's fine. We're going to bring it to you.
There's some 3,000 Smashers in this building, and I'm hoping to see over 200,000 Smashers and non-Smashers alike, of course, on the stream by the end of the weekend.
As many people as possible.
So we hope you enjoy it. So we're going to have these 2 streams for the next 4 hours. You're going to be sitting down with me. My name is Chris. You might know me as my gamer tag as wife. Sitting next to me is Kevin.
Also known as husband. Awesome. Guys, you have husband and wife for the next 4 hours. We're yours.
That's exciting.
4 hours of husband and wife.
And we get to be sitting with you for 4 hours.
Yeah,
we're thrilled about it.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the first match. You were looking at Fly, Amanita, and Reno. Crazy thing about this tournament, we've seen so many Ice Climbers versus Sheik matchups.
So many. And these Ice Climbers are showing why these Sheiks are winning. And if you look right here, he's not even a go Sheik. Reno is going
to point.
Yeah, switch it over to Marth. Too many Sheiks have fallen to Ice Climbers this tournament.
And we'll get into some of those as we go over some of the history of EVO 2015 already. But for now, let's take a look at Marth versus Ice Climbers. Now, Kevin, as a Marth main in your heyday, tell me what you think about this matchup. Do you like it? What's the key to winning?
I think it's very doable. It's very doable. Marth can space him out, keep him out. It's just it's a match that requires so much patience. You're gonna understand that it's gonna take some time. And if you can be patient, if you can wait it out, you've seen those top-level Marths do it. We've seen PPMD take out Nintendo. We've seen Ken take out Chu. That was a little while ago, but it can happen. You just have to be very patient, and you have to know your character.
For sure.
That's a slight concern I have with Reno. I don't know his experience with Marth.
I don't know either, but he sees what's been happening at the tournament so far with Sheiks getting just destroyed by Ice Climbers. In more than one instance, he wants to get ahead of that trend. Try Marth.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we're not seeing someone maybe a little bit better versus the Climbers, like Peach. Once again, I don't know how good Reno's Marth is compared to other characters he has, but we'll see if this works out for him. As of right now, he is down a stock. It's not working out quite well, but I feel like the match really changes when Nana dies. When Nana's off the stage and we KO Nana, the match really changes.
Well, it's so funny because that's when the match is won or lost, though. Because, so we look at this and we say, okay, so the Marth just finishes off easily, but it doesn't always work that way.
It doesn't. So not only you have to understand that there's one climber left, you still have to respect it. So yes, you as a Marth are now at an advantage, but you still have to respect what Sopos can do.
We've seen ChuDat and Ice Climbers, ChuDat and Nintendo with their Sopos take 1 and 2 stocks back-to-back just last night.
Just with the Sopo.
And when that happens, that is a greater, in my opinion, shift of momentum and of evenness of the matchup than it is when Popo dies.
I completely agree. It is Marth's turn to win when Popo's dead. So if you're not taking that opportunity, you're losing the match. It's happening.
It's awfully hard to come back from that, again, as a mentality and a perspective, right? Once that changes, then it all, tilts from there.
Yeah, I agree. So knowing how much Marth can keep that one Ice Climber out without risking yourself being vulnerable, that is the goal here. That is the goal. KO Nana, get her off the stage, finish her off without leaving yourself vulnerable, and then take on that Sopo.
Sure.
That's what Marth needs to be doing here.
And either way, you know, if he can get those tippers with his F smash, when he hits with the tip of his sword, it's of course a lot stronger. And we're seeing Reno do a great job spacing those tippers. That very last KO on that we saw a second ago was a tipper, and just hugely beneficial. If he can get those, either the Nina or the Popo will get KO'd a significant amount earlier.
Oh, especially on a stage like this, I am quite surprised that this is the stage that they struck to.
Boom,
Check
case in
it out,
point.
right there,
Even
case
game.
in point. Even game. I'm not too sure what Fly's decision was behind making this.
Interesting. Well, I think that per the rules, he would have had to have known what character Reno was going to go before they made their stage decisions.
Yes. Yeah, it's down one stock each.
Gets the grab, is able to take some punish off of it. Conversion opportunity. That mallet is going to sneak above and just send him right off the right side.
I loved how the ice held him in place while the other ice climber finished him off with the forward smash. So what's Reno going to do here? Is he going to stick with his Marth? He didn't play terribly or anything like that. The match was very
good.
In reach. He could go back to Yoshi's, depending on what Fly does ban, and give it another shot.
And that's what I would do if I'm Reno, but he's got other options. He can think about a Fox. I've seen him play Fox. Or he can play Peach, because, you know, Peach Climbers is kind of a just add water thing.
Yeah. It's one of the biggest, I would say,
the hardest counters.
One of the hardest counters in the top tier characters right now would be Ice Climbers versus Peach.
So he's got a decision to make.
He's going to give another try.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see how it works out for him. So we started off the last matchup a week, I think. He lost his first stock pretty quickly after missing a down air spike attempt. And he still made it pretty close. So coming off strong here, it's not too hard to imagine it working out for him.
Oh, nice handoff.
That pass, that's classic Fly.
I really like that. What I want to see more from this Marth, I want to see some space down tilts, keeping them away, and then splitting them up with some neutral air. When you want to split these two characters up, so you want to split the Ice Climbers. A move, one of Marth's very few moves that hit on both sides of his body is his neutral air. If he can get in with a neutral air, hitting one Ice Climber one way and the other the opposite way, I think he's going to see a big advantage.
The Marth caught at the ledge without a jump, and so therefore gets KO'd a little earlier than he would have liked. Comes back down, throws the F smash out on a small stage like Yoshi's Story. That's going to take the first stock for Fly Amanita. They're tied at 3 stocks each.
Yeah, it really looked like Fly was going to try to protect his Nana and missed that DI, and I think that's why he got KO'd off it.
Now the neutral air, as you're saying, it's on both sides. Not easy to cancel when it's going through 2 climber shields.
It is more difficult, but definitely doable. You're absolutely right. He does risk a little bit, especially knowing that this isn't his main character. I keep seeing several wobble opportunities, and I don't know if it's a decision that Fly's making not to wobble.
Yeah, Fly famous for not wobbling. It's not a moral standpoint. He just doesn't believe it's effectively his best decision. He drops wobbles and knows how to do pass-offs like that.
Yeah, and that reminds me of old school ChuDat, and ChuDat would do that a lot. We've actually seen him wobbling a little bit more, but I like these combos that we're seeing with having the Nana down air, making sure the Mark doesn't go anywhere, and then finishing him off with a strong attack. It's
working out for him. Now suddenly we're seeing 3 stock to 1, and it's because of that grab to KO conversion not involving a wobble.
Yeah, I really felt like Fly Amanita was slow playing it. Like, hey, this is my game. I'm my main character. I have more control over what I'm doing right now. I have more experience with what I'm doing. And I think that first match, he might have slow played a little bit. He kept the win. He did what it took to win. In this match, he's like, okay, I'm going to finish you off right now.
All right, with the Marth at 91%, it shouldn't take a whole lot for Fly Amanita to go ahead and get this KO. That's going to do it off the top.
And that's it. 2-0.
Fly's going to take it to 2-0. So that's going to send Reno home, because again, we are in the losers bracket.
We are in losers. That's it for Reno at EVO 2015.
So Fly Amanita, we're going to go ahead and advance him in our brackets. And we look forward to next. He's going to get the winner of Shroom and Santiago. A great match that we should be able to get here on stream.
Absolutely.
We're expecting to get the majority of the matches of top 32 on stream.
Yes.
Which is unprecedented.
I'm excited about that Shroom match.
Yeah.
Javi knocking Shroom into losers probably sooner than what a lot of people, and including Shroom, expected.
Didn't have it in my brackets.
No.
And that was Fox Sheik, and I suspect we'll see Fox Sheik again with Santiago versus Shroom.
Yes.
We saw some great Fox play from Santiago last night, and I expect to see it again. It'll be very exciting. Now, when you play over multiple days, isn't it so interesting how you're playing on one day versus another day? You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and if you jump on Twitter, you see that all the time, even from the top players. You'll see, like, I played okay today. I really want to play harder tomorrow. And then it happens. It's just the opposite. I'm playing much better today. I saw someone posted yesterday saying, I'm playing much better today, and it might have been Leffen.
Sure, yeah. Well, yeah, that's statistically likely. Right, so sitting down here, we're going to get, I think we might be getting it now. Right, as far as the day thing, I mean, when you go to a one-day tournament, it's kind of, you go in with the momentum, and then you just carry it all the way through, and it's just one story. Whereas when you see a 2 or 3 day tournament, let alone a 4 or 5, 10-day tournament, as with some of the grander, the MOBAs and whatnot, it's almost like a serial. You know, like a TV show.
You have to keep that momentum like all weekend here. It's not like, hey, I'm going to go in all in today. I'm going to win a bunch of matches today, and I'm going home. It's not. You have to go to bed earlier.
Yeah, preserve your energy.
You have to eat better. Make sure you're not drinking too much. It's a whole weekend it's a marathon as opposed to a sprint.
Yeah, absolutely. A big difference. Which is kind of awful that we're calling a 12-hour one-day tournament a sprint. But that's the life of a gamer. That's the life of a competitive gamer, you know. It's intense, and it's tasking, it's trying. And it just goes to show you that, you know, the esports is just a different kind of athlete. You know, testing different kinds of skills.
Yeah. And I think we got some warming up happening right now. Guys, we're about to see Shroom in Santiago.
Indeed.
He's just taking a seat right now. And I said yesterday, this is one of my favorite matchups. I think it's so pretty. I love seeing pretty Sheiks. We were talking about it yesterday on the stream. High-level Sheiks look so nice. They're so pretty. They flow. They make good decisions. It's really nice to see because you can see very slow-played Sheiks at times. Campy, slow-playing, slow-going. These high-level ones, it looks like you're watching a different character.
And I call Shroom, I mean, I wouldn't even say he's all the way at the end of the aggressive, speedy spectrum. You know, he's more than some.
And he's not.
But he's not a plop. I think plop is the epitome of that, you know, what can I push Sheik to do, as opposed to how can I leverage what Sheik, you know, is already known to be able to do.
Yeah, very true.
All right, great. So looking like we are going to get Fox and Sheik as we thought. Fox versus Sheik. Okay, great. So a little bit about Fox Sheik. I mean, honestly, I feel like in today's meta, what we say over and over again is these two players can really hurt each other. Because it's true. Because with the way tech is now, most combinations of players among the top tiers can just abuse the other's weaknesses.
And that's what the game has turned into. It's not, hey, let me see how much % I can put onto you. It is, how soon can I KO you? How fast can I get you off this stage and embarrass you almost?
You know, and I think I will challenge you on that. I think we're actually about to transcend that into the next phase, which is if we can keep someone, the combo going very, very long, like we haven't been able to do with old technology, we can focus again on %. The whole thing comes full circle.
That would be great,
right?
And that would lead for even more enjoyable viewership.
Totally, and I think that we're coming to that. But let's see these two, top level Fox and Sheik go at it. Both top 100 ranked players according to the Melee and Omni rankings.
Yeah.
And what are you seeing already?
Once again, I always go back to the stage. I sometimes don't always understand the decisions here, but traditionally this is a stronger Sheik stage. It's a high ceiling. Fox is going to have a little bit more trouble pulling off the top. I don't really, no trouble right there.
No trouble right there. Well, he's at 138, just like we were saying. He got the percentage because he came out super aggressive with proper spacing, got the percentage on real fast, but boom.
Gone.
And then to your point, he didn't need the percent. She got the kill sub 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like how she uses this stage. She uses the platforms really well. She uses the, when she's recovering, she can do a lot of wall jumps, using the fountain to recover. I think that's where a lot of her strengths come from in this stage.
For sure. Right now, Shroom, the Sheik, has some decisions to make. He gets a grab by the edge. He could take that Fox and throw the Fox right off and try to get the quick KO, or he can down throw, try to react or guess where the tech is, and add more %.
You see players like Mewtwo King always hung off the ledge. Get off the ledge. This is my stage. Get off. I feel Shroom's confident in his tech reading where he's like, I'm going to keep you on the stage. I'm going to keep getting damage on you, and you're going to go off when I decide you go off.
It's true. And, and Plup is the other extreme. He'll just keep adding damage until the person is ready to get KO'd. And again, I think we're finding Shroom to be sort of the middle ground.
Yeah.
He's a steady, he's the picture of consistency when it comes to tournament placings.
Yeah.
Does very well in placings. You know, not so much of the, this was my breakout, I beat everybody, and, but then, you know, bollocks it up the next one.
He's consistent, which is kind of scary right now. He is down first match, loser's bracket.
Loser's bracket?
Yeah, and we're in the top 30. We're not top 8. We're not top 16 right yet.
No.
If he goes out here, he will go out much earlier than I think a lot of people expected.
Yeah, I mean, I would call it shocking. You know?
Absolutely, because he is more of a consistent player.
Okay, so he's getting those grabs, and we're going to watch as he chases over and over again. He trips right there, not able to grab the foxes. I thought he was going to get some percent there. Not quite. He gets the needle snipe, is able to grab the ledge, and that's going to go ahead and take the stock, and now he's in the lead for the first time this match.
And that was beautiful. I love how he uses the needles to make the fox drop, and then he can do whatever he wants. He can grab the ledge and back air. He can just jump out in F air. It's his choice. Like, what do you want for dinner,
It's
Mr.
T-ball.
Sheik? What do you want? You pick.
Yeah, you bet. And with Sheik with so many good options all at once, which is one of the reasons why she's a great and a well-ranked character.
This could lead to death right here.
Okay, let's see. That's
this
3.
This could be the game.
Not able to get 4. Crouch cancel that. Got the grab again. But then no second on the grab. We're going to need to see more follow-ups on those grabs if he's going to convert this.
We need consistency from Shroom if he wants to move on in this tournament, because now he's the one off stage.
He's down and off the stage. Chance for Santiago to get the aerial there to knock forward to the left side of the stage as opposed to the up smash, which would not have KO'd at that percent.
No,
so he's making the smart decisions. He's got a chance here. Makes the right decision. Now Shroom is down. He's down. These are best of 3 matches, folks. Shroom is 1 match away from going out at the bottom of top 32.
The more I watch these players, the more of a fanboy I become. So, that hurt. I'm a fanboy of Shroom. I'm a fanboy of Northern California. So it hurt a little bit. Hopefully he can cut back here. I'm slightly rooting for Shroom, not going to lie.
Right. Then Santiago, but you know what? There's sometimes we're rooting for the player you like, and there's sometimes we're rooting for the player that is earning it. And that is what I'm seeing right now. As much as I love Shroom's style as a role, Santiago's playing better right now.
Well, if I'm going to be honest real quick.
Please.
A lot of people root for the underdog. I don't. I'm the opposite. I want to see success win. I want to see the better player win. I don't like the underdog winning because I want to see winners win. So I totally agree.
Sure, and then coming into this, we thought that Santiago was the underdog, but I mean, heck, depending on how the set goes, we might walk away the next time they fight saying, wow, Shroom's the underdog.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
And I think this is a good stage pick for Shroom. Once again, higher ceilings. He can kill pretty easily off the platforms. Them being higher is not an issue for him whatsoever.
No, definitely not. He can get those KOs on the left and right side at really nearly any percent.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing interfering his tech chasing. There's nothing on the stage. The platforms aren't low enough where they're going to interfere.
That's true. It's his playground, and playing he is. He's a 4 stock to 2 against Santiago.
Yeah.
Just completely. I want to say he's neutering. Will you let me say that? He's
say
neutering the Fox's game. It's like he can't.
Yeah.
He might try, but nothing comes out if you allow that analogy, right?
I like it.
He can try all he wants to, but it's not going to produce any results.
Yeah.
And that's what Shroom is doing, and that's what Sheik should do to Fox. Fox presses all those buttons, and Sheik presses 2 or 3.
And I like those slower characters. They're more efficient. Like, I'm going to go ahead and hit all these buttons, and I lose. And, you know, we see players like Armada do that. Armada has so few inputs, but he still wins.
Even with his Fox. That's what an interesting player he is.
Yeah, even with his Fox, he puts in fewer inputs than most other players and still wins.
You know, we don't have the technology yet, but I would love to know how many inputs per second our top players are doing. You know, like with StarCraft and such?
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Hey, it's coming.
Okay, so Santi with the Shroomed off the ledge, not able to get a KO or even any damage off of it, but he backs off, pulls out the gun, and adds some percent, and now they're about 1 even stock apart, which is better than we saw it for a little while, tied at 2 stocks each.
I hate this feeling. I hate being up by 2 stock, being at 4 lives, my opponent at 2, and then I can't get that 3rd kill. It's not a comforting feeling whatsoever, because now it's tied up. And it makes you think, when am I going to get this kill? Because it's not right there.
No.
And now Fox is back on, giving more damage.
But it should have been, and you know that. You're telling yourself that should have been the kill.
Yeah.
Sneaks out an F-Air, is going to go ahead and get that. Now he's only at 40%. Should be able to close this out, especially on this stage, which is going to work in his favor. You know, unless Santiago wants to camp him a little bit. Run away, pull
We
out the
haven't
gun.
seen that. We haven't seen much lasers at all. Santiago is just keeping on the pressure. Look at him go in, and it's hurting him a little bit. Shroom's getting those crouch cancels on the neutral airs, so he's just leading into these grabs.
On the right side of the stage, he went and chased Shroom down to go to close to the edge to do an air that got canceled.
Yeah.
That's courting death, as they might say.
And if he loses this match, by what we're saying earlier, maybe he deserves to lose it.
Sure.
He's so aggressive.
He didn't
right
play
now.
to win there. That was not a play to win move. The play to win move would have been some lasers, or maybe other options as well. But it most certainly wasn't a nair to the right side of the stage with a sheet to her back to the stage.
Yeah.
You can't think of many more dangerous options than that.
It
There's
is
Peach on an FOD platform. There's Marth with his back to the stage.
Yeah.
That's it, pretty much. I don't know.
That's it.
That's not a good position. Not a good look. So.
Not a good look at all. And guys, if you are following both streams, you are seeing some of, or maybe even hearing some applause right now. There is reaction going on to both streams.
Yeah, keep in mind, the streams are in the same room. So you're going to hear crossover for cheering. And so if you hear that and it confuses you, that's why. Once again, we hope you have both streams on so you can follow all the action. SRK Evo 2 and 3. We're going into game 3. We see Yoshi's story. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the pick.
I agree too. I'm going to go ahead and...
No, not the DI he wanted on the Shine. And now Santi takes the first stock at 0%. Are you kidding?
It's going to be, it's not going to be easy. I know I'm stating obvious stuff here, but you just feel it. I think the audience feels it.
Sank
Everyone feels it.
And then we saw the errant F smash there from Sheik. Undoubtedly a missed button press.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was a good stage pick by Santiago. I can only imagine that Pokemon was banned.
Yeah, almost certainly.
And so, hey, well, I'm going to pick another small stage where I can KO Shroom easily.
Sure.
And,
Shroom, no. He brought it back so it was very close and then just plummeted down the left side. Just plummeted.
Hopefully he can keep his confidence up, keep playing hard. He is a top player. They're used to that kind of thing. Let's do it again. He did it the first stock. He got KO'd early, brought it back. All right, you got KO'd early again. Do it again. You've done it once. Let's see if we can get it right here.
Great catch there on the down tilt. He should be able to get this F air, but just not shrooming it. Where is Shroom? Hello, where'd he go? It's because we're not seeing him.
We're seeing a little more lasers right now.
Yeah.
Maybe Santiago learned from that last match.
Yeah, perhaps. Santiago loves those up tilts, and they're doing him so much good there. Santiago's up tilts are. Sorry, it's so hard to talk and watch these amazing matches because my heart, it sinks to my stomach, it leaps in my throat.
It's very exciting. Very exciting to watch and talk about at the same time.
These are great matches. This is unbelievable. Shroom is going to go out.
I don't want to see it.
I don't, but it's getting closer and closer and closer. Every little bit of percent, I feel that I taste it happening.
Yeah.
And Santiago having his breakout performance.
I think Santiago's going to come down and be quite aggressive right here.
Well, there he goes.
Yeah.
Over the side of the stage. Which, I don't know. It makes me a little nervous. He's at 0%, so it's pretty hard to get low percent KO'd. Because he has a lot of options, but it can happen.
I've seen a Sheik do it.
Yeah. And Santi's tech is on. Just
I like how he's maneuvering all around Shroom. He's like on both sides at the same time.
Yeah, he's working the tech properly. Now he's getting crouch canceled a bit, but he's not missing that I've seen any cancels, any missed button presses.
Not at all.
He's just miscalculating. That's going to do it.
Shroom is
That's
out.
going to do it. Shroomed.
Gone from EVO 2015.
Unbelievable.
Shaking his head, not liking it. I think he knows he could have done better.
All right.
But
Santiago
hey, that's EVO
advances.
2015, guys.
That's EVO 2015. It's
That's what happens when you go to Vegas.
Vegas, baby. It happens. We're here. EVO 2015. Waiting so long for this to come, and now it's here. So soak it up. Whether you're watching, on your phone, in some train station, whether you're watching with a bunch of your friends with snacks around like it's a Super Bowl party, whether you're goofing off at work.
Saturday working,
Honestly, this is a global event. There are people doing everything right now.
Yeah,
drinking coffee, going to work.
I was literally
in bed.
I had to go get a coffee yesterday, and I brought the stream up on my phone while waiting in line to get a coffee, and then came back to the room. I didn't want to miss anything.
You don't want to miss anything. This is incredible. That's why it's great. There's 2 streams, and we're really glad you decided to tune in with us. While we're getting the next match set up, I want to ask all of you to share this stream and the other with your favorite social media.
Yeah, get on Twitter, get on Facebook, share the
Spread it.
stream, get people, we need viewership as much as possible.
Every little bit helps. You know, we get more sponsors, get more money, get more players, get more Smash, and more Smash is the final goal.
More money
Always
equals
is.
more Smash.
Yeah,
and that's our
ultimately,
goal.
with a couple steps in between, don't get us wrong, but ultimately, that's what happens. That's what we're here for, is to play this amazing game a little more. So share it. Hoping to get to 200,000 viewers. Probably not tonight, but, we'll build it. We're going to build
how
to
about
it.
between both streams? 2 streams combined.
I like it.
Maybe 110 here.
Okay.
And then and 90 over there.
I think Bobby, Scar, and Toph, they can get 90.
They can get 90.
Let's go ahead and take 120 and give them 80. I don't want to put too much pressure on them.
Yeah, we don't want them feeling nervous
Just because,
while on camera.
like I don't want to. Yeah, it's husband and wife,
gotcha.
so. Hey, cool. So take a look. Speaking of sponsors, you know, this kind of stuff is important. So take a look here. We're going to show you some slides. Some of the sponsors that have, helped this event come together. Now I'm a smasher, but I think that's called a fight stick.
That looks like a fight stick.
And that is a sick looking fight
stick.
stick.
You know who I could see getting a lot of advantages out of that is my man Javi. If you guys watched Javi's hand last night,
He plays
it like it's a fight stick, his controller.
Yeah.
He's clawing, hand on top. He might switch over. He might convert.
You know, as smashers, we can put our controllers around our necks. So you go to the bathroom with your controller with you. It's around your neck. I saw a guy come out with a fight stick out of the bathroom. Those things are big.
I don't know how he was handling that in the bathroom.
But the reason I bring that up and how it's relevant to the sponsorship card is because, you're a fighting game aficionado. You have your fight stick. It's really important to you.
Yeah.
You take it everywhere, which is why people who make quality fight sticks, you want to know where to get this.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm jealous about when it comes to the fight stick, I think there's one main thing that I'm jealous of over the fight stick is how well they can customize them. That's what I like. I would love to have a more customized.
It's hard to customize a GameCube controller.
I know, exactly.
That Hungrybox one he has that looks like a Jigglypuff
That
is sick,
really
but it's hard
cool.
to customize them. Some folks are doing it, but it's not easy because of their shape and whatnot. What are we looking at, husband?
We are looking at Lucky and DJ Nintendo. For those who don't know, DJ Nintendo has been going Pikachu for most of his first round matches and switching to Fox if need be. I think he respects Lucky a little bit more than that and is like, I'm starting off with Fox. And that's why you need to respect Lucky, because even if you are your main, that can happen to you.
Sure. So that's great. Now, you may be wondering, why is Lucky in loser's bracket? Because I'm pretty sure, Lucky is Lucky. He actually lost to a gentleman named Drugged Fox, who's right now hailing from our region of MDVA. So Drugged Fox right now in the winner's bracket, and Lucky in the loser's brackets. We're seeing him fight for his tournament life against DJ Nintendo right now.
And I heard that he was very frustrated with that loss. I don't think he feels he should be in losers right now. And I think you're going to see that in his gameplay. Like, I'm not messing around. Like, I'm close to home. I hear Lucky plays better on the West Coast than he does on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And we're much closer to the West Coast right now.
Sure.
Very far from DJ Nintendo's home. And I think he wants to...
Long way from New York City.
He doesn't want to go out right here.
He can't go out right here.
Yeah.
Certainly not. All right, so now Lucky turned it on a bit here. Lucky a player with a lot of great tech when he turns the heat up. DJ Nintendo, confusingly, shockingly slow Fox player in a way that he makes it work. But instead of dashing around when he's not doing anything, you'll see him stand. He will just boot to the ground.
It makes me so uncomfortable standing. I don't know how some players do it.
Oh, unbelievable. The bear, I can't, he was on the wrong side of him.
A back air, a reverse back air into a shine.
I thought the shine was going to send him to the right. I was wrong.
I thought the back air was going to send him to the left.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wrong.
But I'll tell you what, Lucky, he knew where those hit frames were, what they were going to do.
Yeah.
He's a student of the game. Now, both these players have been playing for a while. DJ Nintendo goes back a little further than Lucky, but both of them with years and years of experience in the tournament scene. That's a guarantee. So we're going to see, veterans, they, as we'll say, can certainly handle the pressure. We'll see how it works out for them, so. All right, little tussle there. You hear that, like, tuff, 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 with no shines, without the pink of the shine.
And that's the sound we expect to hear in these Foxers. Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah,
so it's dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I think you're watching a Peach.
Great empty jump to the up throw and up air. Very cool. All right, so we're going to go into game 2 here. In a Ditto, we're going to see a lot of that on Battlefield. Battlefield considered by some to be the most neutral of the neutral stages.
Yeah.
By some. And therefore, you'll see a lot of Dittos happen on that.
And they're going right back. Good call, wife.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's just a test of, may the better man win.
Yeah,
type of thing. Especially when there's some hubris involved, You beat me in this with the same character, on a relatively neutral stage, so just do it
We
again.
see some of those salty runbacks. Like, wait a minute, wait, you didn't just beat me with my character. We're going back to that stage. I'm going to beat you with my character. Or I'm going to beat you with your character.
Now, it would have been interesting if DJ Nintendo went Pikachu the second match here.
All right.
To give it a try. But, you know, he didn't do so bad. He got that first stock super quick.
Yeah. But
then got 2 stocks. So, you know, I don't know, it depends how you... I guess that's kind of like getting 3 stocked a little bit. Not really, but a little bit like getting 3 stocks. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Pikachu would have been interesting. But he's going to give it another try with this Fox Ditto. And coming out off the bat, he's going to be behind.
Yeah.
To the tune of about 40%, and that bear is going to give a conversion opportunity for Lucky. He'll stay on the stage to grab it. The up smash was almost certainly a missed input, not able to convert.
It's got to be so tough for DJ Nintendo right now. When Lucky is on, he's on. I feel like he's, you know, tempered. Like, he can have a really bad match, but when he turns on, he has experience playing against Mango and the Ditto. Like, he has that experience. So when he turns it on, there's not many foxes that are going to throw him off.
Yeah, Lucky's strong as a Ditto here. We're going to see the F smash. Going to go ahead and take the stock. But 3 stocks each, and with Lucky down by 70%, I mean, that's close to a stock.
Yeah.
Granted, in Fox Dittos, it's hard to measure what percent equals a stock, but...
I mean, when watching Fox Dittos, you could have 2 stocks, and 20 seconds later, the match is over.
You could, but look at this. 3 stock to 2 stock. DJ Nintendo up by a solid, clean,
he's holding on.
100% full stock. That we can measure.
And I enjoy watching these games so much. I start rooting for the person who lost the second round, the second match, because I want to see a
more
third.
Smash.
I want to see more Smash.
Ooh, I just get so nervous. All right, so you're going to continue to put on damage here. The drill directly to grab. I like Lucky there off the right side of the stage, coming back on with the bear to land on the stage.
Yeah. Lucky trying to hold him off right here, keeping him over to that right side. Can't hold him there completely, though.
Did you hear you just had, husband? It's not a good sign when what it looks like the person is doing is, quote, trying to hold him off. And it looked like that, didn't it?
It did.
Like, let me throw these bears out, let me get some hit frames and hold them off. That's not good.
No, you shouldn't just be throwing out empty aerials.
You shouldn't be feeling like you need to hold somebody off.
It did look that way, though.
It did? Yeah, I totally saw it. I absolutely saw it.
Ooh.
DJ going for the
I like the angle. I mean,
yeah.
obviously it wasn't the right angle, but I like the idea he was going for.
Thing outside of the box. Oh. With that jab setup, that was almost a sick shine spike, but not able to execute properly. And Lucky's going to go ahead and have that stock dropped by that like super up B super spike thing that would happened.
I'm already starting to think ahead. If Lucky drops this match, is he bringing it back to Battlefield? Is he going to be like,
whoa,
right here,
another
like
2 stock, 2 stock, answer to 2 stock,
2 stock to 2 to look, and Lucky taking the deep breath. He looked
Lucky,
a little shocked by that match.
Tournament life right now for Lucky.
For Lucky, both of them.
I can't even. Well, sure, yes, I'm sorry, and forgive me for catering to the higher ranked player. I just, honestly, if I'm Shroomed and Lucky are each going to go out first round to semifinals, and losers, I don't.
It's bigger results than what we thought, and I understand exactly what you're saying, wife. DJ Nintendo goes out right here. He might be proud of himself.
Yeah.
Hey, I got top 32. Pat on my back.
Sure.
Lucky feeling just the opposite. You know, I was a top 8 contender. What am I doing going out first round to 32s?
Yeah. Now, DJ Nintendo, you know, no slouch either. You know, he went ahead. He lost a close set to the Zoo. Went ahead to beat Connor and Vish to get to where he is now.
Yeah.
So he's put in some work to get here. And so, while I'm sure he was hoping for higher than the place and he's up to get, I don't think that. I wouldn't consider it a fall on his face, like a stumble. Yeah. You know?
And I've actually, this tournament's been set around goals. I feel like that's a theme, is goals.
Well, it's EVO.
It's such a huge tournament. Your goal isn't realistically, I'm going to go win. So you have to create your own goal. You know, not every player can win this event. Create your own goal. DJ Nintendo's goal might have been, I'm going to go Pikachu for most of my matches.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to go Pikachu first round, get that good experience. Make it on stream, you know, which he did. So DJ Nintendo with that great F smash to do to convert Lucky stock there, but wow, it is not enough. We're gonna need to see some real nice shine spikes to turn this around. I think.
Spacing. Look at Lucky standing. We were talking about DJ kind of slowing down his game, but Lucky's just kind of saying, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Okay, a great slight angle there from DJ Nintendo, gonna prevent that down smash.
Yeah, threw off his timing
for sure. I mean, Lucky essentially, it's not that he was confused. He just had to make a bet on where the angle was going to be. He bet wrong.
Yeah. But I don't know if you noticed, just 2 throws ago, DJ Nintendo decided to throw Lucky forward because he was staying on that windmill, and I don't think he wanted to throw him up, have him tech on that platform. So he went for a tech chase. I think it was a really good decision.
I like it. Now we're tied at 2 stocks each. A significant percentage lead for Lucky, but they're playing over by the ledge right now. You know,
and when you're down by 100%, let's play by the edge. I die, okay, I was ready to die. You die,
Yeah,
I go up a stock.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Okay, Lucky continuing to guard the ledge from the ledge. Not working out for him, but maybe he just wants to control the space as opposed to convert. I don't know. He didn't lose ground, and he was able to convert the stock anyway.
Of course.
Lucky choosing to go in with the drill there, and again, working for him. That's one way to approach in the Ditto. You can also just run up and shine sometimes.
Run up and shine, run up and grab. I like seeing a lot of the dash dancing. Like, you don't know when I'm coming in.
All right, DJ kicking and screaming here. He's putting on the percent, but this is bad. Yeah, with the soft aerials and the pressure keeps going on, this is bad. This is where it ends.
Every hit that Lucky lays on, it's very obvious that DJ's coming to the end of his reign here.
Yeah, that's true. 99%. It's time for desperation maneuvers.
Yeah. You got to do something, man.
It's okie doke shine spike time. Like, that's it.
You're on your last stock of the tournament, potentially.
And he does. He goes to the edge.
Do something big.
Let's do it. I think he's playing smart the way he should. You know, things don't look good.
Missing a waveland right there does not help. Gets the shine spike.
Lucky tosses himself off the stage. And DJ Nintendo, with his eyes open, able to convert on it.
Stock.
Hey, 1 stock each.
Let's play by that ledge. DJ's going to hang out.
He's going to do it. I like it. That's
I got
prerogative.
4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
Play by the edge.
This gun has unlimited ammo. Oh, and just like that. See, Lucky ran under. Okay, that's going to do it.
And
but
that's
Lucky ran under him, and now he was to the ledge. That's the stuff you got to be careful with.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky over DJ Nintendo. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, great. So we're here. If you're watching the other stream, fantastic. If you haven't, want to offer just a couple of results for you. If you happen to not have it on, Ken over Plup, PPMD over SFAT, and Hugs over Axe. Added to the list of upsets this tournament because there have been many. One of the greatest upsets this tournament, I think, was ChuDat over Kirby Kaze.
ChuDat over Kirby Kaze. I
wouldn't have guessed it. I wouldn't have told you it was possible.
I told Wife it was possible.
You did.
Several days ago.
I'll admit it.
And Wife had a good point. The skill gap's too much. The counter.
Yeah, the counter's there, but
the counter's there, but the skill gap is too much. But Chu has been playing out of his mind.
Sure.
He's been playing so well. He took Ice to a really close third match, almost beating him. Chu's been playing
3 Sheiks so far, and he's steamrolled all of them. And the next match he has is another Sheik.
So he definitely has the Sheik bracket.
So that's big stuff. You know, people ask me, like, whoa, what do you think is going to happen here? I say, I don't even bother speaking because honestly, if Azam can beat Fly and ChuDat can beat Kirby Kaze, then why even bother having an opinion?
Yeah.
It's EVO, baby.
Why guess? This is EVO. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and it's time. No more bracket projections. We get to watch it happen now.
Yeah, and guys, we're actually watching some hand warmers from Hax and AMSA. Now, Hax has been all over the board, in my opinion. This man could come in, what, top 5, top 7, or he could have gotten top, 65. Yeah. I don't know. He's been all over the place, and I can't make a call here.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's real tough. Hax actually tweeted earlier today. He said, quote, "I won't be playing tomorrow." So if we're going to go ahead and set our expectations high, he's got that. Correction, I think I may have had a slip earlier. I may have said Ken over Plup, Plup over Ken. I think I was reading the names in order.
Yeah,
but to be clear,
I almost fell off
did you
my
hear that
chair.
as well?
I
but
did
to be
hear
clear,
that.
Plup did take it over Ken.
Yeah.
But that was winner's bracket. Ken, Sephiroth Ken, the king of Smash, is still in this
the
tournament. He's in
still
losers.
here.
So that's incredible, and hopefully we'll get to commentate that match because that's something I'm really excited to see.
I would love to commentate that.
To see the king.
One of my guys that I love is Axe is also in losers now.
That's right.
That's huge.
Yeah, Axe is in losers.
I had Axe
not have
going
guessed
quite far in this tournament.
Yeah.
And I mean, no one says he's out. He's a competitive player. He plays so hard. So he's not out by any means.
No.
But I'm just excited we might be able to get to commentate on some of this match.
Yeah, exactly. Since we're commentating losers bracket, every time one of our favorite players loses from the winners, it means we get them. Hopefully, probably. Okay, great. So we're going to start it off now. The Yoshi-Fox matchup is an interesting one because,
a lot of what Fox does, he can't Fox this match. You know, that's how I look at it. But, hey, be Fox. Well, you can't really. You can't up throw, up air. Doesn't really work. So when you shine Yoshi, he's cross-canceling a lot. He's not going to go in the direction you think he's going to go in.
Well,
however, that still works.
Yeah, that'll still happen. That'll still happen. Okay, so, but if you were to say to AMSA, be Yoshi, then that would work out real well.
Yes.
Well, when Yoshi bees Yoshi, if you'll let me say that.
Yoshi could be Yoshi.
When he does that, Fox gets hurt.
Yeah.
The fast followers get hurt.
It's one of the matches where I think a player can go toe-to-toe with Fox. You know, a lot of people, Fox is the best character in the game. A lot of people have that belief. And Fox can do his foxy things to a lot of characters. However, he has trouble doing them against Yoshi. He has trouble doing them against Samus.
Fortunately, it's Fox, and when the first trick doesn't work and the second and third don't, you got plenty more.
Just keep pulling out your bag of tricks.
So, I mean, you have the lasers, and you can't shine spike the Yoshi as much, but it doesn't matter because you can still get the Yoshi killed in all sorts of ways that, the Yoshi shouldn't go out because of the lack of an up B acting as a third jump for Yoshi.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, we're talking about a guy who says, I'm not playing tomorrow, but for some reason it looks like
he's looking really good.
He looked like he might be playing tomorrow.
He's looking great. I can't. Those down throw follow-ups. That's not just I'm gonna buzz the buzz and do the thing where I do the thing. That's I'm gonna play.
He's thinking. He's trying to win. A lot of people just go on autopilot. It happens all the time. I'm gonna autopilot, not think as much as my Fox and just be, do my thing.
He's playing. I can't believe this. I'm reevaluating everything. Hack said, you know what? I didn't fly across the country and put on this crazy Hawaiian shirt to go out first round of losers. That's not what I'm about.
I wasn't going to talk about the crazy Hawaiian shirt.
We have to. It's going to become the elephant in the room if we don't discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay? We'll discuss it a little bit every match. We won't talk about it too much.
Slightly worse is it's a little bit brighter on camera than it is on person.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Take a look. Okay, it's way brighter on the camera. If you're watching at home, his Hawaiian shirt is not that bright.
Yeah.
To be fair to Mr. Hack's money.
Ooh, that shield getting quite dark.
Oh, the shell?
The shell, yes.
Whoa! Snuck on the ledge there. That was real good.
I don't think Axe really cares about that stock.
No,
I think he's all right with it.
To me.
No, you're at 117. I have 2 lives left. I'm Fox. I'm not that worried right now. You can just do your thing. Yeah, go play by the edge. That's fine.
Yeah. Good luck taking 2 stocks from me quickly.
Yeah.
As the thing is, you're gonna have to beat him up first.
Yeah, and that's something Yoshi does have to do. Has to beat up his opponent. Ooh.
He gave him that ledge.
Yeah, Hacks could have rolled on. Could have been over.
Who wanted to see one AMSA combo? Come on. And that wasn't even really quite AMSA. I mean, it was decent, but when AMSA has his AMSA combos, they're so long.
So we're all going to thank Axe real quick. Thank you, Axe, for letting us see that combo.
Yeah, very kind of him. Very kind of. Now, there's a memorable match for me. It was AMSA versus Apex 2015. AMSA had a terrific tournament at Apex, and it was AMSA versus Mango, and it's just this nail-biter of a set. Fantastic play, and AMSA was throwing out so many eggs. Do you remember we were sitting there watching top 8 together, and just eggs. And I didn't see eggs last match.
No, I didn't see a whole lot. And I'm loving the jab resets by this Yoshi.
Yeah, he's doing it.
He's like, get off the ground.
Yeah, it's good, but there you go. Okay, beat up. Gets the egg.
He's
going to follow, and there's the stuff. Okay, that's the stuff.
That's the Yoshi we're used to seeing.
That was
but
good.
Unfortunately, for that exact reason, we're used to seeing this Yoshi more and more now. A lot of these top players have video of what their opponent looks like now. And so Yoshi isn't as much of a surprise as he was a year ago, 6 months ago at Apex.
Well, what a double-edged sword when you pioneer a character. Because I work so hard. Kind of like if you're an inventor of a technology, right? You work so hard to invent it, and then when you invent it, everyone else has it.
Everyone else has it and knows it and is onto your tricks.
And that's so difficult. You know what else that's true of? If you're at the top. If you're at the top of any field, whether it be basketball or I don't know, industry even,
business.
If we're talking countries, business, you have to do the inventing. And everyone else gets to do the copying, right? So AMSA has worked so hard to invent this stuff, and for other Yoshis it's easier, for his opponents it's easier now, and he's put in the work, so that's real frustrating.
Yeah, it has to be.
While Hax is a very talented player and has invented stuff, I'm not saying he hasn't, but still.
Well, and Hax has also reinvented himself, and I like that about him.
Yeah.
He was Captain Falcon. I don't think we're going to see any of that this tournament.
Negative.
And he decided, you know what? I want to be a better character, and that's why we're seeing a lot of this Fox. And he's slightly down right now, but not by a whole lot.
No, he's closing the gap here. You know, it's a lot of hard work to invent, isn't it? It's hard work. You ever invented something before?
I'm sorry.
You ever invented something before?
Did I ever invent something? Like the husband, like in Melee?
Yeah, our team event's pretty big on emulating, I feel like.
Most of the husband things that people say are from what I find, insults. Like, hey,
yeah, that's true.
Look at that. He just SD. That's called the husband.
Yeah. Is that what he's smashing there? That's like a husband.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now at 2 stocks each, the match is tied up in stock, and it's actually pretty close.
Really close. And, you know, Amsa did have that earlier KO at the beginning of the match. So Hax is playing to win.
Yeah.
He's not just, you know, going down and staying down. No matter what he says his mentality about this tournament is or about himself, I like that he's still playing.
He's playing really well. Honestly, because the reason he is down is because that monster combo in the beginning that involved an egg and great tech chases.
Yeah.
That's why he's down. So if Amsa keeps getting them, fantastic. If he doesn't, then the gap's going to shrink and he's going to lose.
What made me feel really uncomfortable right there, did you see the speed Yoshi had? Mm-hmm. And what's uncomfortable about it is, not many people usually have that speed over Fox.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's a lot of the double jump cancels where he's staying low to the ground and L canceling and getting back off the ground. And Yoshi does have that ability. I think only like 2 other characters in the game can also do that.
Yeah.
But it's really increasing his speed.
All right, now, Amsa having a fantastic 3rd stock and making me eat my words.
Yeah, he's having a great stock.
Great.
I don't know if you noticed, he did get shine spiked, but didn't go anywhere because he was in his 2nd jump with his super armor.
Yeah, fantastic. So, all right, 1 stock each. Let's see what's going to go on here. Now, Hax lost his 3rd stock to a stray F smash, just kind of came out and sent him flying. And on a small stage like this, that could take a stock again. I think even at this percent, depending on the stage position in DI.
Yeah, a strength that Fox has is being able to KO his opponent at such a low percent. I don't think you have that versus Yoshi. He has too much super armor. You're not going to get... Oh!
Yeah, that tail.
Yeah, that thing hits hard. So it just wasn't looking good near the end there. Because it's not like, you know, Hax is at 92. Your opponent's not going to come down and you're going to finish them off really quickly. It's not going to happen versus a Yoshi.
So quickly, Amsa has had a difficult tournament so far. He lost to a player named Light in the first block of pulls.
Yeah, and no offense to Light, he's just not as known of a player.
Well, we had Amsa going deep in at quarterfinals and making to maybe even winner side of semifinals. Actually, yeah, he was my winner side semifinals, and instead he entered quarterfinals and the loser side.
So
he has an uphill battle.
Yeah, he has taken out some bigger names like Kage.
Yeah, Blea, Jello, and Far.
Far was playing last night, and we saw him.
He got a lot farther than we thought he was going to get.
Far got a lot farther than what anyone thought he was.
So he's got some bodies in his wake, and you see him pumping himself up there. That's what made me think of it. Doing that jump up and down. He says, you know what? I've got a lot. I got that first loss, but I worked really hard, and I got to keep the energy up.
Yeah. And Hax just taking the deep breath. Like, all right, we got 1 more of these. And this is an interesting choice. A lot of lower tiers actually do well on FD. You know,
well, that's because a lot of them can chain throw. This one can't.
That's very true.
Keep that in mind.
Very true.
And Amsa does not have those platforms to play on. You know how good he is on platforms?
He is very good on platforms. I think Hax is feeling confident in his Fox, where, you know what, no platforms. Let's do all out, me and you. Head-to-head.
Yeah, mano a mano. Now, that first stock, Hax almost lost super quick, but he got a great tech on the left side and was able to get back on and take the first stock. Amsa responding. Now it's 3 stocks each, but Hax with the momentum. The up smash is going to kill. I did not see that coming.
I don't think that was a very good DI by Amsa.
Yeah, I think it was suboptimal.
I don't think anyone was ready for him to die.
It was so fast.
Yeah, it came out very quickly, but I don't think he was expecting to get hit right there.
It's a great control from Amsa. Throws the egg out to force Hax to go a certain trajectory with his Firefox. Almost lost that stock, now he's back on.
With these eggs, they're not so much about hitting your opponent, it's about putting your opponent where you want them to be. So if you put your eggs somewhere where you don't want them to be, now they're going to go somewhere what's more optimal for you to get the KO.
You see now, just like with a lot of other matchups like Marth Peach, Fox is too high to kill.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of stuff will kill him, but that downer that popped him up, no chance to convert.
No chance.
Not even percent.
And Hax is now up 3-1.
There's a 154
It's
or
a
so.
high 3, but once again, it's going to be kind of difficult to kill off this Fox being a low-tier character.
If he can get a ground attack off. Grab Amsa great with a quick mash out. Great. Throwing the taunt out.
Taunt.
Hey, if there's not enough time to get up and shake all your limbs again, let's at least shake Yoshi's limbs. right? Flail them out and just get that energy up.
And
boom, boom,
follow up. Hax is personally a player you can get inside his head.
It's done.
And that is it.
Lost a second jump.
That's it.
Ooh. Congrats to those players for a great set.
I think Hax is going to go farther.
Playing like that. The way he was playing.
Playing like that.
Totally.
And it looks like he... Like, I was speaking to him last night, and I got this feeling...
In the pizza line, naturally.
In the pizza line, I was speaking with him, and I didn't get the feeling that he really wanted to go far. Like, it wasn't something that he was, like, really amped about. He seemed very nonchalant, very mellow about the idea. But his play style is saying just the opposite.
Here's a crazy idea.
What's that?
Hax has always wanted #1.
Yeah.
Falcon's not good enough to be #1.
Yeah.
How can I do better?
He made a big decision.
I will beat Mewtwo King. I will do the thing. I will be a god. And where's it gotten him? I mean, success, granted, but not what he wanted.
Yeah.
What if he stops getting so
amped up?
So like I had that success, I have to hold it. And then what if that yields success? You know?
That's very
what
true.
if he makes top 8?
Maybe that mentality is what's going to get him where he needs to go.
It's possible, yeah. So in the Smash community, we call it a John if someone makes an excuse, you know, if they're trying to lose. Sorry, I'll suspend that story. Take a look here at all this sweet EVO swag. You can get it here in the event. But you know what? Earlier I saw that line was wrapped around the stand.
They have they have extra like things.
The stanchions, yeah.
Yeah,
because the line is so long. But you can go on gaminggenerations.com right now and pick up the swag for yourself. Yep, shirt right there, which is great. You know, all these good shirts. A lot of them are specific to the event you're at. We were in line yesterday checking in. My husband saw a jersey you liked, but I don't think it's on sale this year. It was last year, you know? Say that, you know, I was there, or I was watching, and I went on Gaming Generations. I snagged that jersey.
I was at the largest tournament ever held to date for Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Sure, yeah, so get yourself that swag.
Guys, we spoke of ChuDat cutting through these Sheiks, and we're about to see it again.
Sounds good. Let's name them, by the way. Kirby Kaze, and what is the greatest upset of the tournament so far, Ladandis, lost to Ice, and then he also beat Swedish Delight.
Yeah.
A string of Sheiks, just eating them up. And I believe versus Kirby Kaze, he was 2 and 3 stocking him.
Yeah.
And we've seen that similarly with the other Sheiks.
We saw a lot of wobbling. One disadvantage that Chu is going to have here is that Ladandis got to see how ChuDat plays against these Sheiks. And if you've noticed, wife, Ladandis has been up on these platforms the whole time. He says to himself, I see ChuDat wobbling. I don't want to get wobbled. I'm going to get up on these platforms and not get grabbed. And right now, he's doing a great job with that. Already KOing the Nana and then following up with the Popo.
All right, well, he takes the first stock. You know, that's great.
And look at him. He's already back up on platform.
Got to. He absolutely got to.
And I really respect that, like playing to win. A lot of people might not like seeing that play, like I'm going to get up on platform. But you know what? If you do better up there, get up on that platform.
It's best of 3. You know, there's no time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. All these are going to be best of 3 until we get to
winners finals.
To winners finals is the first time we're going to see it. All these are going to be best of 3 that we're going to see today. You don't have time to play around. You don't have time to feel it out. You play how you feel like it is that you need to play to win. That first match, like, started off that way.
All right, Ladandis leading heavy on the needles as well, which I certainly like.
Oh, nice up air to back air by Chu.
What call out? That was a call out because I expected, perhaps Ladandis expected, that ChuDat was going to grab the ledge there and set up for the standard Sheik ledge guard. Chu stood there and said, mallet.
Oh!
Okay, he's going to throw that stock away, but that's going to be the stock that ties them up. Worse things have happened.
Yeah, ChuDat's still all right, especially if he can get some chain grab going. Fun fact, one Ice Climber can chain throw Sheik by himself. So, and wobbling already starting.
Okay, great. So while this wobble happens, can we do a quick 101 introduction to what the Ice Climbers are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do it. You fill me in here if I miss anything. What was that? What did we just see?
It was a drop wobble.
Yeah, but Nana just walked off the ledge, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go do my own thing. You have fun hitting the Sheik. She got bored is what happened.
Yeah, I think along with some of the audience members. It's like, geez, Chu, come on.
Not everyone wants to see wobbling, Chu.
All right, Ladandis with the Ice Climber separated. He's going to get a chance to get not a fair, but a turnaround back air.
Yeah.
Ooh, just... Did he whiff, or did he set that up? I don't know. You see where he didn't get that aerial?
He set it up.
And he fell to the platform and then got the much more important aerial. Couple of Chanthers there, and then ChuDat going to swing that Malum, which is going to whiff. One climber is going to go.
Yeah, and Sheik does have some strong down throw combos versus a single ice climber. Obviously, she can't get those off against 2 ice climbers. The down throw takes way too long. The other ice climber would interrupt. But when it gets to that one-on-one game, Sheik does have a lot more than when it's just 2-on-1. And look at you going up on the platform.
And then hitting through it. That was awesome.
You want to fight on the platform, I'm coming up. And I'll wobble you up there.
And it's hard for climbers to get up there because they separate when they jump.
They separate when they jump.
That's why they want to be on the ground.
They do have some priority above them, though. So when they're going up, they can get up there. See, we're rising up airs, getting up on the platform, fighting up there. Ooh.
Okay, all right.
We spoke before how Marth had such a strong advantage when it went down to 1 ice climber. So Sheik does not have that strong of an advantage. She can still be chain thrown, as we said.
This might be it.
But Landandis.
Nope. Ooh. Clips him.
Chu is so good at that. Chu is so good at coming in with his recovery and saying, I'm going to hit you right in the face.
Okay, gets the jab, the follow-up not there. Down throw, should be able to get the
here.
Up air's going to do it.
Up air's going to do it.
Wow.
Switching back to Zelda.
A little bit of a comeback. Okay, so look, just quickly, so there's 2 climbers there, you see. It's only character where there's 2 of them.
Yes.
ChuDat is controlling one of them with every movement of his stick, and he's influencing the other's movement. But also,
with all of his attacks.
With all of his attacks, where he positions himself, he can influence where the Nana is going to go, which is the secondary climber, as we refer to them, and he's controlling the every bit of the movement with the Popo.
Yeah.
And when there's 2 of them, they can do a bunch of grab combos, including this one here, which is called the Wobbles, which is infinite. And ChuDat can do this Wobbles until, well, in theory, infinitely, but the rules say you can do it only to 299%.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's considered stalling, and you're stalling the match out, which is illegal.
So essentially, if Landandis gets grabbed over, say, 25%, it's more or less instant death.
Well,
not instant, but guaranteed death. Actually, prolonged death. It happened again.
And here it is
doesn't
again.
get out. That's it. That's 2 stocks.
Well, what I saw Chu doing last night that I loved, Nana wasn't there to do the wobbles, so Chu was like, all right, I'm going to chain throw this Sheik until my Nana comes back. So he would chain throw the Sheik until it was time to wobble. And I think it was so smart of him as a player.
So that's why Landandis is going over the platforms, because the game is don't get grabbed. It's separate the climbers and don't get grabbed.
Yeah.
He does it again. He stands there, lets Landandis go too high.
He put his back to the ledge, saying, I'm going to edge hog you, and then turns around and forward smash. Simple mind game, but it's worked twice.
I hope it doesn't work a 3rd time. That's all I can say. And now 4 stock to 1.
4 stock to 1.
Whoa. He's going to do it. He's going to do your thing. He's going to do your thing.
And then goes, and he drops it.
And maybe I just wanted to smack him and hit him away.
I'm up 4 stock. I'm not going to sit here and wobble you.
Yeah, I think maybe he's
not
going to wobble with 4 stock.
He's freestyling.
Everybody has their limits. Yeah. Chu says even I'm not going to wobble with 4 stock.
I think Nintendo's the only person I know who would just be like, I haven't been hit yet. I'm up by 3-4 stock. I'm going to go ahead and wobble you. And I respect him for that. Let's see the up smash right here. Boom!
He made Nana do the dirty work.
He charged the Nanas. Like, you know what? You're going to do my business.
Yeah, okay, behind Landandis here is Wobbles and Admiral. Those are 2 Ice Climbers players who are out.
Are they supporting?
But they're kind of behind Landandis.
Yeah.
All right, great. Going to match 3 on Dreamland, so it should be, Landandis can really hide on those platforms. We'll see how extreme he wants to do it. Now, it is very rare that you see a player, really can platforms. I'd say very rare. You'd agree with me?
It's decently rare.
But it happens every once in a while.
And if it's going to happen, this is right where it's going to happen.
Landandis could refuse to go down there. What if he does that? What if he says, nope, I'm going to stand right here?
Well, we saw... This is what's going to happen. Chu's going to go up to him.
He did go up there, but he also went down there first, I would point out.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I don't think
we saw that on Battlefield. We saw
game.
that in the first match where Landandis was up on those platforms and Chu is like, let's fight. Hopefully Nana just didn't get bored this time of the wobbling.
Okay, Landandis just going to go right in there while he had his invincibility. The F tilt to F air. So now the climbers maintain their own percentages. So once they have been hit a different amount of times and have different percentages, they will fly at different distances when they're hit, which is good for keeping them separated.
Yeah, very, very, very true. On top of that, we're seeing a lot more of aerials by this Sheik. You want to, like I said, we don't want to get grabbed, right? So what we're going to do is the Sheik is going to keep L canceling, getting back into the air, doing very little laggy moves. Other Sheiks you know, when they're playing other characters, might be more ground-based, might be going more for those grabs. We're not going to see that. It's a different style of Sheik. And I think we've seen Plup succeed with that, too, where he's more of an aerial, more all-around, like, flashier, and that works better. That style works better against Ice Climbers.
Sure. And the Climbers are a fun character a lot of times because Nana does have a mind of her own. And just there we saw Nana swing seemingly for no reason, and it clipped Laudandus, and he got hit by it.
Yeah.
It didn't kill him, but, you know, it knocked him off balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so checking in, there are 3 stocks each until that down throw F-air sets up, and all he has to do is...
Nothing. Absolutely
He went
nothing.
for the F-air, but Chu pulled back and then fell anyway. So now ChuDat down 3 stock to 2 against the Sheik.
And so far in this set, when there's been
was
a little
that gonna be it?
wobbling,
That's the wobbles.
when there's been little wobbling, Chu has been down. When there's been a lot of wobbling, Chu has been up.
That's true.
I think if it's going to be a heads up, no wobbling, Chu's not going to win it.
Yeah.
I think he needs to rely more on that wobble if he wants to win this match. And honestly, I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's like saying, I'm a fox, I'm not going to use my shine because it's really good. You need to use your best tactic, which in this case is wobbling. And I think he needs to lean on it a little bit more if he wants to win this match.
And he has tools to get the grab off. He can do a jab in the run forward.
Right here.
He
Here
can
it
use
is.
some of those ice tricks to do it. All right, tap, 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 tap. And this is all about rhythm, by the way. You can't mash it. You don't just kind of hold a button down. It's rhythm.
So
Tap,
if
tap,
it gets
tap,
dropped,
tap, tap,
it gets
tap.
dropped because of Chu. And even though it's a simple rhythm, guys, you have a crowd of people watching you. You have a room full of like over 1,000 people. So many people watching your match right now. It's not an easy rhythm to keep and stay calm while doing. That's why if you take a look at Chu when he's doing it, he looks extremely focused.
Sure. And if I can add, he's doing it in front of a room full of people, a lot of which are cheering for a different match, chanting up the A's at a different rhythm than what he's doing the wobbles.
Yeah.
Think about that.
He's staying so focused. And
He tries it. You see that happen? It didn't happen a third time.
didn't happen
He
a
went
third
for the
time.
smash. Laudandus learning throws the... Oh, that was... No, I don't want that, though. Okay.
Landis is getting really risky on that ledge.
Yep. Nana with the save. Nana may have just kept Chu in the tournament. Did you see that?
She went for that grab and she interrupted the move.
Okay. Laudandus going low. So he's able to get away with it.
You know, and I see Nana saves more with ChuDat than anyone else. I feel like they have a longer relationship.
That's true. It's very true. He feels it. This is so intense right now.
With the crouch cancel down smash.
Okay.
Not even going for that grab.
He does the wall jump back air. He's able to get back on with that. The Mewtwo King. The bear out of the shield. Is that going to do it? Is he going to come back? He's got a chance. Down smash is going to be really strong to the left side. He's gonna go. He goes to change and just disappears on the left side. Unbelievable.
Didn't get a chance to come back. Chu very happy, giving us a strike in the post.
ChuDat. Unbelievable.
Chu moving
I
on.
cannot believe Chu is in this far. I cannot believe he's still doing that stupid face. The
That
ChuDat. I
stupid
can't
ChuDat
believe that we're here at EVO. I can't believe any of this. It's
All of
absolutely
it's
unbelievable.
happening. It's all happening right now.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now, what I want to do is I want to focus on the match at hand here.
Okay.
You know, I want to give you guys all of our respect, but you're hearing the screams. The
It's
USA.
happening. We can't ignore it. It's
so I
happening.
want to let you guys know. Hopefully you're watching it, but it is now. It's Leffen versus Drugged Fox.
Leffen versus Drugged
are
Fox.
facing off here, and it's pretty intense. Yeah. So if you got both streams on, you know, enjoy that. And if you're just
Enjoy.
watching ours, that's why. It's the potential favorite to win this tournament versus a lesser-known USA player.
Yeah.
And that's why the crowd is going absolutely bananas.
Well, I was
for that
watching.
one.
I was watching a first-round match with Leffen yesterday, and he was at 0%, while his opponent, he had 4 stock 0%. His opponent was at 1 stock. His opponent finally hit him, and everyone cheered.
They did. And you know what
They
else?
got one hit in.
After he four-stocked that guy, he got on Twitter and said, not playing well.
Yeah.
I'll play better tomorrow.
I'll play better tomorrow.
Right?
Sorry for everyone who's watching me. I got hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. Great. So we're keeping up the brackets here.
Yep,
so we
wife
can
is
keep you
keeping up the
guys
brackets for you guys so
informed.
that we can keep you, what he just said, informed.
Yeah, you better believe it. Also, quickly, listen, so we're not going to be on our Twitters during gameplay, but when there's breaks, we'll check them. So if there's things we should know, things we can do better, critiques, throw them at us, tweet them out, and we'll check it out because we're here for you to make your experience more enjoyable. So don't be shy.
Yeah, and honestly, I've even been getting text messages from numbers I don't know. They're not even saved in my phone, and I'm getting text messages, saying, hey, try doing this.
Yeah, mic a little closer, mic a little farther away.
Exactly.
We appreciate that,
Guys,
Now, on a scale of professionalism, we've come light years, and we're still so far away,
Yeah.
So we're as a team, we're building.
We're building as a group here. And right now what you're seeing is Westballz torso along
Oh my God, the players are watching the other match.
The
We can't even
players.
start because it's too hype right now.
It's too hyped to even start a match.
Drugfox versus Leffen. Last stock each. Gets the tipper. Oh, he gets Oh, no. Oh, no.
So close. And wife, I said this to wife earlier. I was like, let's start commentating the other stream and see if we can outperform Scar and Toph. And so that happened for a quick second right there.
It's now 1-1. Drugfox versus Leffen, and that last one was close.
That was really close.
Wicked. Wicked. All right, Darkrain versus Westballz. I'm good, thank you so much. Darkrain versus Westballz. I mean, okay, so let's talk about how each player got here.
Guys, real quick,
go ahead.
You know how Darkrain got here? He got here handsomely. That's how he got here. This man has not aged, gained a pound,
Looks identical.
lost a hair off his
Show me
head
your moves 4.
in like 10 years. This guy looks great.
And how much does he look like Steve Rogers? And by that I mean Chris Evans, of course. But he looks like him a lot.
From Captain America. Yeah, we got Darkrain versus Westballz.
Okay, right. So where they came from. So if you're looking at placements on the Melee and Omni Top 100, you know how you know them, you'd say Westballz is lower than he should be. Darkrain is higher than they should be. What happened to them?
What happened?
Westballz got trounced, honestly, by Sephiroth Ken. By Ken.
We got this news last night, and it was shocking.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a meme.
We saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
We thought people were just joking, but it actually happened.
Darkrain, on the other hand, having a fantastic tournament, and among his victories is Red and Wizrobe. He beat Wizrobe in a Falcon Ditto.
And I think it's really impressive that he beat Red. Red is slightly a little bit more unknown, but still a very strong Fox player. And for a Captain Falcon to do that, I think it's very impressive.
For sure. And who did he lose to? He got sent to losers by Plup. A little early on, and that was early, and then worked his way through losers.
Worked his way, yeah.
So let's see what these two players can do. We'll see if Darkrain is playing above his potential, or perhaps if Darkrain is playing below it.
Well, in my opinion, I think Falco wins this match. I think Falco has so many combos against Falcon. I think the laser stops this man right in place, and that's what this man needs. He needs to be all over the place, and he can't be when there's lasers shooting in his face. So right now, he's got the Falco a little bit under control, and he needs to keep him there. He needs to stay on top of him so he can keep his control.
And he needs to turn these grabs into lots of percent. Same thing we said with Sheik, I mean, when Captain Falcon gets the grab, we need to see that happen. Now, when a Captain Falcon gets a grab at a lower percent, at higher percent, there's more options, but at a low percent, he has two options. He can watch and react, or he can guess and predict. Right? Every time he has to make that decision.
That's it.
So what kind of Captain Falcon are you? What kind of player are you?
And I always used to say back in the day, Darkrain ruins it for all these other Falcons. His reactions are so quick, he looks like he's guessing, but he's not. He's watching and following. So a lot of Captain Falcons that don't know that about him are like, oh, he's just throwing out moves. I'm going to do that with my Captain Falcon. It's like, come on, Darkrain. You're making every other Captain Falcon worse because they think that you're just throwing out moves, but his reaction times are just that quick.
And the truth is, Westballz is too good to just be guessing. Holy good Mary.
Double knee.
And then a power shielded laser there, but then the Falco back on the stage and putting, shine pressure at about an eighth of the speed is what we usually see of Westballz doing. So it's certainly looking slower based on that. Now what you saw there, why he looked like he just SD'd there off the right side, he got pushed off the edge with momentum and then hit the L button for some other maneuver. And since he was in the air dodged, went right to his doom.
Yeah.
Now that happens, Now you're able to predict it, but it's really quite difficult to predict.
It is hard to tell when you're going to get pushed off like that, but I know players are getting better at that and preventing it from happening to themselves.
Okay, Darkrain going to go low and up B on the stage and get unaccosted.
Well,
but he got KO'd.
What I think was happening was he wanted that edge tech, so he knew he had to go high. And I think what happened was Westballz missed, so it didn't give him the opportunity to get that tech, and it led him as like a sitting duck.
Or maybe he invited him up on the edge because he knew he could punish harder than letting Darkrain get the tech. Granted, it looked like a miss.
It did look
but
like a
that
miss.
could have been what it was too. We play those rock paper scissors game. We say.
And look, he's good at getting that tech.
Yeah, we know that. But he up B's right on the stage and just again setting up for that T-ball doesn't take much. And Westballz with a solid 2-stock there, going to take it convincingly. Okay, going to go into match 2, and Darkrain's got some ground to make up on Westballz.
Yeah,
You need to
absolutely.
do some things differently.
I would go ahead and guess that Dreamland got turned off. I think that's one of Falcon's best stages. Got a lot of room to work. Can recover really high on high platforms. It's much harder to edge guard him, and I think that's why we're on Battlefield right now.
Westballz catches a low percent knee, does not have the proper DI. He's going to lose that stock
And that's
real
what
early.
Falcon has going for him.
Yeah.
Falcon, yes, can get tossed around, but he's going to get you at like 70% with that strong L-cancelable move. Not many characters have a move that strong that you can go ahead and just L-cancel.
Yeah,
Probably
for
one of
sure.
the strongest in the game.
For sure. All right, so Darkrain went up for a grab there, I think,
Ooh.
but just kind of got F-tilted. I think he ran in too far.
I think it was a bad DI on that spike, too. I think if he held in, he probably...
Guess.
Yeah.
You see where he guessed?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where did it get him?
Didn't get him anywhere. Come on, Darkrain. Don't prove me wrong now.
Darkrain's super smart, but you're playing Westballz. Like, it's not
not
going to
as
yield it
easy.
for you, so I
Yeah.
want to see him doing the reactions. Even if he's just going to react and get another grab, and then keep grabbing until you throw your person off, like you see Wizrobe do. Why not? All right, Darkrain going to miss the tech, get shined off of it,
that's
and
gonna
then
be
just
an
KO'd
easy
right there.
KO, just grabbing the ledge, rolling on, and I talked about it yesterday. I love that play style. You know, Westballz can be a very fancy player. He has a lot of technology, but instead he's like, I'm just gonna edge hog you. I want this over with. I don't want you getting an early knee on me. I'm just gonna KO you as soon as possible.
Excellent. What was happening there? Westballz wanted to do that maneuver that Falco has, where he does his up B, and then it sucks onto the stage, but it takes a second. Darkrain saw it, called it out, knocked him out of it, and then fell down with that forward air, the knee, KO'd.
I really appreciate just the amount of control that Darkrain has over his character. He's been doing this for years, and you can just tell how comfortable he is. I don't mind diving off the stage like this. I know I'm coming back.
Okay, now they've all been doing it for years, but Darkrain
has been doing correctly for years.
Okay, well, yeah. I was going to say, he's been competing in tournaments. He's been doing top 32s since Westrobe was, I don't know, high school, middle school?
Probably younger.
I don't know exactly how old Westballz is, but yeah, Darkrain has been in this position.
I would say since easily middle school.
Well, there you go.
We met Darkrain in at most 3.
Yeah, which
where
was
he
05,
joined our
I
crew
think.
battle, and we didn't really know him that well.
Yeah.
And then he proceeded to take like 8 stock with his Captain Falcon, and we're like, well, he was a good pickup.
That's 2005. That was 10 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
10 years ago he was doing
and
this.
Westballz, on the other hand, coming into his own, just recently discovering that he can have control and patience as well as just the record for most multi-shines in a row.
And that's when we really start seeing a difference in this player, Westballz. When he goes nuts and he's going all over the place and his speed is out of control, literally, I don't think he performs as well. It's not. He's no longer controlling his character. We've seen a slower Falco from him the past several tournaments. Guys, that's going to be it.
It was good. You know, and I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption here. Look, DMAC, told you he was here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption here that Westballz had a rough day yesterday, a rough day Smash-wise. And you go in and you kind of don't want to go full power, you know? You don't want to just give all cannons firing because, you know, what if, I don't know what the analogy is here, but, you know, like machinery that might break down. Like if your car's busted up. You don't drive down the highway at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You first drive like at 30, then at 40.
You have to test it out.
Like how's the engine sound, right? How's the engine sound? That's what maybe Westballz is doing. He didn't need to pull out all of his tricks to beat Darkrain.
Yeah, and my theory is it's slightly the opposite of Meat Sports. When you're doing with Meat Sports, you want to get amped up, you want to get hyped. You're in the locker room screaming, jumping up and down. I think this is more of a soothing game. Like, look at PPMD.
Yeah.
He's going to calm his emotions.
Serenity.
He's going to go in there, not going crazy and aggressive. Yeah, exactly, serenity. That's a great word for it.
Serenity now. A couple of keys to vernacular language verbiage. So what Kevin just said there was meat sports. It's what some people call,
traditional
mainstream sports. Yeah, traditional sports. Because what we do with electronic. We're competing with these things. But if you're throwing the football, that's kind of like you might call it a meat sport.
Muscle.
Some do. There's different terms for it.
Yeah.
When we say bair, fair, nair, we mean back air, forward air, neutral air.
Yeah.
Bear, fair, air, bear, fair, dare, nair.
And it's up air. There's no
you can't go ooh air, where.
And sometimes we need that. We need to use that when we're commentating. This game is very fast-paced. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
It's quite fast. Sometimes we have to use some of this terminology.
Yeah.
Once again, what's happening here, I think we're waiting a second. A lot of people watching the other stream.
Crowd.
Yeah,
but I can see him sitting, so I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead. It's going to be S2J versus Zang. Oh, also talking about our sponsors a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
As we talked before about how exciting it is these guys get on. These guys here, I love this simple logo. New products coming soon. That's the promise that they're going to continue to deliver. So go online, check these guys out, check out their all they have to offer, and remember that they were a part of EVO 2015. And we do appreciate that. So S2J and Zangazan, once again, S2J a little lower than you would have thought, Zangazan a little higher than you would have
Well,
thought.
I said it earlier, we've been having a lot of old school upsets. We just saw old school Darkrain, we saw old school ChuDat already, now we're seeing old school Zangazan.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's really a household name, but guys, I promise you, this man has been competing for at least 10 years.
Yeah, but he's still putting up recent placements. I mean, last year at EVO, he did great. He had a couple notable victories last year, and here he is at EVO 2015.
Let's talk about the upsets that he had today.
Okay, so yeah, so he
yesterday,
beat Chillin, and then he beat KJH, which is Fox Midwest. He lost to PPMD, and then beat Azusa to get here.
And I mean, let's go over those names. Was there a chance he was going to beat PPMD? I mean, with all due respect.
What do I know, Kevin? I wouldn't have thought Aslan would be able to beat Fly. How am I going to predict
that?
So
if I was Zang, I'd be feeling confident right now. I've beaten every matchup except for one of the top players in the world.
He's feeling good. Kevin, can you do me a favor and the audience a favor? Can you let them know? Oh, sorry, we started. I thought we were in hand warmers. These guys are ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready
Here
to go.
I am, lollygagging. What happened? Zang took the first stock.
Zang
this
took
guy.
the first stock. And we just saw this match. We just saw Falco versus Falcon, but I think it's going to be a little bit different. Zang has a very laser-heavied Falco, and it looks like he's gained a little bit more control than what I remember him having over it. He used to kind of stay back and laser and wait for his opponents to come to him. These lasers are looking more intentional, more well put.
Deliberate, another word you might use, in line with the other two that you used. Yeah, I thought you might have wanted that one. Okay, and we're seeing another Falco Fox, just like we saw last match.
And we saw a very deliberate Falcon last match. But with this match, we're going to see a little more speed with this Falcon. SGJ is quite faster, in my opinion, than what Darkrain is. Not that that's a good or bad thing, it's just a different play style. We're going to see a little bit more technology. Just the gentleman right there, canceling his neutral Bs. I still believe, though, that Falco does have the advantage right here. Keeping the Falcon at bay, making sure he can't move around much. But SGJ is still really quick, and he's getting in these hits.
He is. He's super quick. I mean, he's a lot of things. He's kind of like how Shroom plays Sheik, He kind of does it all. He's kind of in the middle.
It's really fun to watch. Like, would you say that S2J might be the best Falcon in the United States right now?
I certainly think there are people who would.
Yeah.
Falcon is kind of a mystery to me. Like, I don't always understand what Falcon does. But I know there's certainly a school of thought, certainly folks who would say that he is. And I think he's the winningest Captain Falcon in the United States right now.
So
that's
maybe
for sure.
best placing Captain Falcon?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think that's fair to say.
Keeping it really close. And once again, with the DJ match that we saw earlier, DJ versus Lucky, if DJ won, lost right here, he'd be upset. If Lucky lost right here, he'd be upset. But right now, I feel like if Zang goes out right here, I still think it's a win. Like, he's gotten so far.
Granted, Zang is such a nice guy. I feel like he feels like every day above ground is a win.
That's true. That's true.
He loves the game, is what he does. He's one of those people who just loves to play it, and that's great. All right, so now SGJ on the top platform there, kind of daring Zangazan to go up there, and I kind of feel like he jumped up there and wasn't able to do anything off of it, and then, dude,
a whiffed knee into a spike.
You know what? But it whiffed for a reason. He put the knee there and said, "If you're here,
you're going down,
and if you're not, then
you're
I got backup
also
options."
literally going down
for sure.
And I like the idea of the Falcon getting on that top platform. Falco, you can't shoot those lasers up at me. Once again, weird decision of stages, in my opinion. I think Falcon does very well here. He can really get up to that top platform.
You think Falco does well here?
Falcon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I don't think I disagree with you. I think you can make a case for either way, but I mean, the Falco's got space to use the lasers to keep the Captain Falcon away, and he'll survive a little longer. Well, then again, it's Falco, so the recovery kind of negates that. You're right. Yeah, it's kind of the same difference. That's true.
Let's
it's
see
the Falcon, you're right, that will survive longer. All right, we'll see how it works out for him. Let's see what kind of plans he has. Maybe Zang has specific reasons for it.
Let's see if Zang says, "Hey, husband, you're wrong. Watch this."
Boom, tap.
And right now he is.
Tap. Now the F tilt extends out further, so it makes it less likely that S2J is going to be able to grab the ledge and do a tech.
Yeah, very true.
All right, Zang called that his jump there, I think, and just went right down, 3 stocks each.
And what else I like about that forward tilt is that it's easier to time that kind of move than it would be a forward smash or a down smash. It hangs out there a little bit longer, and it comes out quicker. So it's a little bit easier to time, and Zang knew that's all he needed. He didn't have to down smash that ledge to get a kill.
And it has less lag on the ends. Really, it's a better move in every respect, except for the fact that it's power. So if you don't need power, then don't throw power moves out.
He clearly didn't there.
All right, S2J is showing some really strong control of the center stage here, as I'm seeing. He's also doing some great not reads, as you might call them. When Zang is on the floor, like when he kind of falls, he'll jump up and watch what Zang does, baits out the get-up attack, and then comes down with the dare, the fair,
as opposed to waiting and watching. It's more about maybe getting their opponent to do what you want them to do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, take your own destiny.
Ooh, I was surprised. I thought I was going to see a forward there right there.
I did too, but I think he had a reason for it. Okay.
I'm no S2J.
Yeah. Great. So Zang back on, and with 2 stocks each at not dissimilar really percents. I'd say it's really close. And now with S2J off the side of the stage, the Bear going to keep him off one more time. He's going to use the Toward B to get back on nice and quick like. Zang saw it. Yeah. I see you.
I see what you're doing.
Don't need an S smash for this. Just got to grab the ledge, and now he's up.
And that's one of what a lot of people say is Falcon's downfall, is that recovery. Once you see Falcon go low like that, just grab the ledge. There's not much he's going to do. And while you're hanging there, as long as he's not close enough to you, that up B is not going to hit you. Like Mars up B will hit you off the edge like that. When you're down that far with Falcon, you're not going to get...
oh, it's absolutely terrible. The hurt boxes go higher than the hit boxes. Anytime that happens, it's just embarrassing. All right, S2J striking back. Zang throwing some lasers as he falls to the left side.
Trying to get a little more percent.
Yeah, trying to. Not able to land either one of them.
And that's the kind of player Zang is. He wants every little bit he can get, and he plays to win.
All right, here we go, Zang. Let's see what you got. This is his, as they say, tournament stock. He loses this, he is sent home. And figuratively, he'll probably stay. But he's going to, let's do it. Let's see him. He's got his back to the stage now. He'd rather be towards the center. We don't want to see a quick F-air end his stock. I think at this point, he could probably get knee to knee. You know, and that's the thing.
That would be it.
End stock so fast. Do you see? Great patience.
I love it.
He just waits. So many spaces will jump up, and then they get tricked by the Cat Falcon as they pull it back.
Because the Cat Falcon pull back, or they go forward, and they try to go over the head. He just waited. He stood there. He walked one way. Oh, you're not going that way? I'm going to walk back the other way and forward smash you. Zang is a very smart player. It was very frustrating playing Zang because of how intelligent he is. You're not overwhelmed by his technology. You're overwhelmed by what's going on in his head. It can get very frustrating.
Yeah, he is smart. He went, I forget what the actual tournament was, but he went, what's the tournament? The school he went to, but he went to a, one of them Ivy League schools. Yeah. He forget which, but yeah, super smart kid, super bright kid. And goes to show. So we're going to go back to Dreamland. Now, is that S2J saying husband's right? Or is it saying salty?
S2J is totally on my side.
Probably what he's thinking right now.
That's what he's thinking.
Or he's thinking salty run back. Yeah. Screw that last match.
I'm going to go with the former.
All right, Zang getting back on with the wall jump air dodge into reverse positions. He was in an edge guard situation. Well, I don't know what that was. S2J just full jump, fairing
throwing out knees.
No clue where that was meant to hit.
But once again, that knee is L cancelable. He's like, if I get this knee, you're gone. If I miss it, I'll just go ahead and L cancel and get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Shouldn't really get punished.
Not that risky, but still, it's always fun to see.
Okay. S2J able to use his second jump to get back to the ledge, so he didn't have to use that terribly vulnerable B of his. Zang and Zan throwing out that low to the ground bear. He's going to hit him to the right side. We have a problem here.
And once again, I thought most Falcons would have back aired right there. And whiffed it, might have went the wrong direction, missed. I'm just going to stand right here and forward smash it.
He did it, but he keeps doing that. All right, S2J with the up air,
using platform to get high and then come down. And that's how he gets over these lasers. And I think that's where Falcon wins on this stage. He has so much room to maneuver, not just horizontally, and that's where he can maneuver. He does have some trouble moving vertically.
But why would you break my heart?
But with this stage, that gives him that vertical movement because he can use platforms.
Right. All right, so what Zang did there is he did that side B right over the edge and just begging to get knee. And I don't know if he maybe meant to shorten it. That's possible. I just hope he didn't mean to do that, because if he does, then he's not thinking smart.
Yeah. And that's his strength. is thinking smart. And if Zang isn't doing that,
if he's being over the side of the stage,
I don't think his tech is going to carry him through this match.
All right, he's down by 1 stock at 56%. All right, SJ going for the grab there, the shield grab, a little greedy perhaps. Zang forward throwing and then hoping to tech chase, but not able to execute on it.
Yeah, and Zang has to finish his stock off. He's just waiting once again.
The stand-in smash. The
stand-in
smash. I think the last 3 stocks he's gotten, dipping in the last match, have been the stand-in smash.
And what's driving me crazy is SG is not catching on to this. You know, like, the more you keep coming over that stage, he's going to keep hitting you out. I think he's used to Falco's edge guarding him differently, but you got to adapt at some point.
Okay, he's in. He got that dare in the shine, but not able to get anything more off of it. We're just 2 stocks left, so every time I'm just waiting, who's going to get in? Who's going to get a hold of the other player?
I really enjoy the dance that they're doing right now.
It's going to be great. Dare to strong knee.
And that was a late dare. That was I'm going to jump over your head, come down with the late dare. He knew that Falco was stuck in that tumble, and he had time to pull that off.
And it was a fine DI, but it's a strong move against a character with a weak recovery.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it, and now he's down 2 stock to 1. Come down with the laser, going to hit it, but SJ just holding on to the ground.
Once again, I love how different this match is than the previous one we just saw. Even though it's the same characters, it feels as though Captain Falcon has slightly the upper hand, the advantage. In that last match, it felt just the opposite.
It does feel that way. Yeah. Okay, Zangazan. I don't want to see his back to the edge like that, like we just saw. I want to see him in the center.
Yeah, Falco, along with the player and the character, we're not going to see early KOs by Zang, but we will see that. Oof.
Comes back on with the F air that comes out so fast, it stays out.
It's the only thing that protected him. It's the only thing that kept him in this tournament. We can see those low KOs from S2J, from Captain Falcon. So that's why you get so nervous when he's over by the ledge, even if he's not that high of a percent.
Yeah. We saw a second ago, Zang got S2J off the stage, but with good DI, he can get on with a second jump. That's going to do it.
That's going to be it. And look at Zang, nodding his head like, yeah, I lost. That just happened. But he's smiling. And it's genuine. It's not like a smile as like, like disappointed and just trying to hide it.
Well, truthfully, sometimes, like a Spartan, if Melee is your world, if you care about it so much, to get outplayed, it feels good. It's an honor.
He loves Melee.
Yeah.
And he just got some good Melee. So why wouldn't he be happy?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. You got to play it for one thing, and you got to see what it feels like to get outplayed. That is...
It's a fun experience.
It's a good thing.
All around.
That's wonderful.
All around.
Great. Thanks for sticking with us. We're going to get another matchup for you real fast. The great staff here at EVO is just lining them up for us, one after the other.
One after the other. There is a lot of, you can't see it right now, but there's so many people in this venue that the players are having trouble pushing through the crowd just to get to their setup.
Yeah, they are. It is a crowded venue, and it's just day 2.
Already before this match is even starting, we're calling on-deck matches just to try to get people over here, and they eventually make it over here by the time their match is, is supposed to be played.
EVO2015.
Yeah.
That's the hashtag, by the way, is EVO2015. There's other ones out there. I don't know how many people are using those.
Yeah, I saw EVO2015, but I don't think
there's also EVO2015 Melee, EVO2015 Smash. Maybe they're being used, but EVO2015 is the official hashtag, and that's what I want you to do.
Yeah. So right now, what we're gonna have, I don't have the official sheet with me just yet, but it looks like that. It's being handed to me right now. It looks like we have Mr. Duck versus Eddie Mexico. So Eddie Mexico is arguably the best Luigi out there right now. There's some other players that are on his level, like a bait, but arguably the best Luigi out there. And Duck, Midwestern Samus. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I think Wife is going to agree with me. I have no idea how the Luigi-Samus match works. We're going to come at you and tell you as much as possible, but it is not the most common of matchups.
Let's learn together, shall we?
Yes. This will be a group effort. Once again, guys, feel free to tweet at us. What do you know about Luigi Samus? Does anyone know about Luigi Samus? Feel free to tweet at us and tell us something.
One thing I can tell you is they're going to be playing for a while.
This is going to be a long match.
It's not going to be a 5-minute set.
Get comfortable in your seat. Hopefully you use the restroom before this match because we're going to be hanging out together. Looks like right now we're just having some hand warmers.
Sure.
Even the players are standing up.
Yeah, I think actually now's a good time. We're gonna do the occasional rule break and check Twitter, so I'm gonna make sure that everything is good in the Twitterverse. Maybe see what you guys have to say about. This is crowdsourcing. That's what folks do it these days.
Okay.
We're gonna crowdsource commentary.
I see it happen on CNN. and ESPN
Yeah, that's
when
true.
they look to Twitter.
Yeah,
guys,
they're out of ideas. They just ask Twitter.
This is the segment of our show, guys, where we want to hear from you.
This is a segment of our show. Or EVO show, I guess. But
EVO show.
I reckon. All right. All right. Tell you what, husband, you monitor it. I'm going to go ahead and cast the match as it starts, and then you can bring in what our viewers have to say about Luigi Samus. So let's talk about the players quickly before we learn about the characters. So I can tell you about that. So Eddie Mexico, you may have seen him in a lot of the SSS tournaments that were happening in SoCal. Very talented Luigi player, very well respected, one of the best. Duck, a contender for best Samus in the world. Now, ever since Plup stopped using Samus, it's primarily, there are others, but primarily Hugs and Duck. And incidentally, and for quite a bit of fun, they faced off in the winner's side of quarterfinals, and Hugs won that ditto. So Hugs is still actually in the winner's bracket after having beaten Axe, and now Duck in the loser's bracket having lost that ditto to Hugs.
Yes, that is correct. So looking at Twitter, unfortunately, I'm more getting updates about AMSA's Yoshi.
Dang it.
So I'm a little late on that. I do apologize.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I also want to add on the Duck, Cobalt and Fruit Loop are both victims of Duck this tournament. So Duck has had a great event so far.
Yeah.
He's had a fantastic event.
So what I feel like this Samus is going to lay upon is going to be her projectiles. That's what a lot of Samuses like to do, and Luigi's like to stay away. Luigi's want to wait for their opportunity to come in. However, he's not going to have a whole lot of chance to sit back and wait if he's getting hit in the face with missiles and charge blasts. So I think it's going to change up how Luigi plays his match, and we might see slightly more of an aggressive match than what we're used to when we see a Samus or we see a Luigi on the stage.
You know how when you're playing as Marth, you're playing a Peach, you wait for her to pull out a turnip so you can hit her?
And I go in hard, yeah.
I reckon, if Luigi can get across the stage so fast, she can punish missiles.
Huh.
What do you think about I bet he can get there that fast.
Yeah, he is a quick guy. He's quite slippery. So, I mean, it's very possible.
Yeah. Okay, great. And just to remind you where we are in bracket, if you guys don't have it in front of you, we have some paper brackets going on. Some folks are doing G-Docs. Liquipedia. Oh, God, can I please do this very quickly? It is hard to find bracket information for a tournament of this size. I don't believe the EVO brackets are updated live, so the Liquipedia site for Smash have I found to be the best sourse of information. Now, they didn't sponsor this tournament, but I've been using it all morning, so if you're looking for bracket updates, at least as of a couple hours ago, they were the most informed, and head on over to there. So, but if you don't have that in front of you, just quickly, we are still in the first round of losers of what EVO calls semifinals. Yeah. Semifinals being a loose term, but it's top 32 essentially.
32. We're losers bracket top 32.
Right.
Guys, something else I'm seeing in this matchup, what I think is really interesting. Recently, I've noticed that a lot of characters can take advantage of Samus's recovery. Her recovery used to be like just fantastic, amazing because of her bomb jumps. But a lot of characters are getting used to it. A lot of players are like, I'm just gonna jump out there and hit you. Luigi doesn't really have that option. Luigi's recovery himself isn't that great. He doesn't want to get all the way out there and try to interrupt that Samus, so he's just going to sit back like right there and just throw some fireballs.
Yeah, it's true. How the heck is he going to get back?
If
he goes out there, what's his way back? Where is breadcrumbs?
He doesn't have that over Samus like some other, like Sheik just punishes Samus so hard with her needles and throwing stuff out there and jumping out there. Marth also can now jump out there and just F-air Samus, F-air her bombs. Luigi does not have that to his advantage.
Yep, it's a good call. All right, Eddie Mexico coming up through the ground with that F-air to knock Duck off the right side and sort of just guarding the ledge. Rather than intercepting her, he just sort of stands on the side and guards it. And that'll work. I mean, Luigi has extremely strong aerials.
I'm not going to lie, wife. Yeah. If Luigi was guarding anything, I wouldn't be that scared. Not the character in Smash Bros. Right. Luigi as a cartoon character, I would not be that afraid of.
I feel you. All right, so Duck hoping to shoot that charge blast out to catch Duck, but I'm sorry, to catch Eddie Mexico as he comes back. However, since Eddie Mexico, the character Luigi, is so floaty, Duck has so much time to just charge another one. Yeah. Oh, it missed? I'll charge another one.
I'll charge another one.
So that's an interesting aspect of this match, is Samus is able to charge more blasts than she could in some of her other matchups.
Time. I mean, think about what time she has when she's fighting a Fox. She doesn't have a whole lot of time to do a lot of things.
Certainly not. Now, that the back air that Eddie Mexico just hit with that Luigi is it's weak. Now it can be used for a combo move, but it's not very strong. However, the down air and forward air, the dare and fair as we learned.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Luckily
the dare and fair as we
character
learned
is floating.
are very, very, very strong.
Yeah. One other thing that I'm really noticing in this matchup, when Duck is recovering, he's almost waiting for Eddie Mexico to do something. And once he does something, he strikes back. And I know that's pretty vague, but an example would be Duck is in his bomb jumping. Eddie Mexico goes up to F-air him. That is when Duck jumps out and attacks back.
Sure.
And let's see if we see that again.
All right, he's going to shoot the charge blast. Not going to do it. It's pretty easy, I think, for Luigi to control his fall speed.
Yeah.
And to dodge his projectiles. However, I suspect Duck will get better at it as the set goes on. You get used to the player and even the character a little bit, whether you know the matchup or not. Grabs ledge again. That's going to do it. I mean, Luigi got that terrible recovery.
Yeah. And I do. Samus isn't that high on the tier list right now. I do, in my opinion, believe that she out tiers Luigi.
No, definitely.
And especially with that recovery right there, that was really
yeah, we're going to see that. Now, it's very interesting. I'm so sorry. Did Eddie Mexico just offer Duck water? My heart just grew 2 sizes. I swear that just happened. Now, we're also going to see Eddie Mexico using that down B, and now it cuts right through the missiles. Super effective. We saw that a lot in the last stock.
Cutting through the missiles? Wait, what I just learned? The fireballs cut through the missiles.
The fireballs cut through the missiles.
I didn't know
it's
that.
Crazy. Hit frames are right there. Even when Eddie Mexico is coming back, throwing those fireballs out, so close to Duck, but confident that he's going to be able to use the priority of the fireball to hit right through the missiles.
Yeah, and even though Samus's projectiles are extremely strong, the missiles hit hard, the charge blast, fully charged, hits very hard, they have very little priority. One needle from Sheik's projectile, like just one single needle, not even charge, will actually cancel and stop a fully charged charge blast. It has very little priority, and same with the missiles, as we see, like anything's cutting through these missiles. So yes, they're very strong, but can we actually lay them on people?
That's a good
and
call.
Let's see right here. Okay, so he jumped a little bit sooner than what I thought he was going to and what I've been seeing. And right now he's kind of in that struggle area.
Now 134 to 65. Now these stocks might have a lot of life left on them.
Especially on Dreamland.
On Dreamland, I mean, that fair there from Eddie Mexico sent Duck at a horrendous angle, and he's still getting back. But for a lot of what they're going to hit each other with on a stage this big, with their weight and fall speed and good DI, they'll live super late.
Guys, and this is, you're seeing it right now when I said please use the restroom before the match. This is what I was referring to.
Here it comes.
171, getting hit out with strong aerials and still coming back.
182. And meanwhile, Eddie Max only at 70%.
Yeah.
So he's got a good, if he ties with Duck, he's got another 100%.
Well, what Duck has going for him is that Luigi can mess up his recovery and be taken advantage of at a much lower percent than what the Samus can.
Definitely. Far more likely he's going to get a lower KO percent. And then the dare, again, did you see that? It hit right through the missile. So Eddie Mexico with lots of options. What was that even moved even?
What happened?
Anyway.
The missile just disappeared on his face.
I don't know what the movement was that came out so fast, but clearly Eddie Mexico has lots of options.
It really looked like Luigi's nose just interfered with the missile. His nose is so large, it just got in the way.
Was it a jab? It could have been a jab.
It might have been. It might have been the beginning of frames of a jab.
Yeah, so he's got lots of options, and you know, that's gonna neutralize a lot of what Samus' strongest game is, which is the charge, the toward B.
And wipe one more time while we're waiting for this Luigi to lose his first stock.
Yeah,
if it happens, I'm gonna check Twitter one more time, see what people got for me. If a missile is a headshot, it will hit and beat Luigi's down B.
Because when he's down B, the hit frames are down below. That makes sense.
Thank you so much, Richie. I really appreciate that.
Now we're seeing that the Samus, much like the Falco as we were discussing yesterday, can shoot those missiles at different heights. So it depends, you know, how high the missile is off the ground.
So we have another good point going on right here. Duck, being in the Midwest, does have some abate practice. He also Vootage in practice. We're not too. I'm not familiar with what kind of Samus practice this Luigi has.
Well, hugs. I don't know about a ton, but I mean they certainly their competitive circles overlap. So he's got some hugs practice, I'm sure, at least a bit. And I'll tell you what, you know, just watching, just observing, each of these players are comfortable with the matchup. I've been super
They
pleased
both seem very comfortable.
with how well they're playing. I mean, you don't need a trained eye to understand that. I don't think. You know, we came in saying we don't know anything about the matchup, but what we're seeing is it played very well.
They know something about the matchup.
It's played comfortably and efficiently, and it's been a real joy to watch.
Not a lot of mistakes are happening. And it's very common, especially playing against a Luigi or a Samus. If you're not used to it, you're going to get hit by random missiles being thrown at you. You're going to get hit by Luigi sliding across the stage out of nowhere. You're not expecting as a player. Both of these characters are expecting each other.
Ooh, that up tilt.
Tying it up.
Okay.
Taking advantage of that recovery.
2 stocks each. Eddie Mexico been up the entire game here. Now with about a 90% difference between the two of them.
And I still think it's not that big of a difference. This Samus has been living up to like 170, 180. Luigi's been getting taken out, right around that 100.
Yeah, that's true. You got to consider how much their stocks are worth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so what I'm going to be looking for here is not only is that one of two things. We're going to see the game played, where the game of attrition, and we'll eventually these stocks will be lost at 100, 108% depending on the character, or if one of the two of them can get a quick kill, then everything changes.
Yeah, and guys, what you got to keep in mind, some people may look at this match and say, this is difficult to watch. This is really long. This is taxing. How do you think it feels being the player? Playing all your matches, especially if we go into the third round, if Eddie Mexico pulls off this match, we go into the third round, all your matches being 6.5 minutes long, it's not easy. Very difficult.
Absolutely true.
I want to give credit to both of these players.
Agreed.
Nice
that right there is
misfire.
called a misfire.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe it's random.
It is 13% chance of
There you
happening.
go.
I don't know it.
Chance.
It's around 13%. I don't know the exact percentage, but I know it's around 13.
Right, so it's uncommon that that Torby comes out. That's the Torby that he presses over B and he does that misfire. He always goes over, and if it's a misfire, it's when it's super strong and goes super far.
And has more priority, from what I understand. Just like people who main Peach, they pull out that death turn up more often. People who main Luigi, they misfire, in my opinion, so much more than a side of the Luigi.
Duck lands the first charge blast of the set.
And it kills.
And it
KOs.
Hurt real bad. Hurt. But meanwhile, he's at 134, and I don't see him winning this. I mean, he's going to need a fantastic stock or stealing Eddie Mexico's jump and then ledge guarding him.
I really see that happening.
That is going to do it.
Oh!
That up smash pretty strong, actually.
Really strong.
Let's not forget how strong that up smash is.
Guys, we're going into a third match.
Let's do it.
And we didn't get to see the exact time, but I think that
About
was
5.5?
Yeah, no, I think we got over 6. I think we did.
Okay, cool. I said the last one was 5 minutes. One more 5-minute one. We're approaching a 20-minute set. How long do you think Westballz versus Darkrain was? 5 minutes total, maybe? Entirely possible.
Yeah. And we are going back to Dreamland.
What, these masochists? Unbelievable. All right, well, this time we see Duck coming out a lot stronger. Now, we saw there that, again, that over B, the missile, was canceled, was ledge canceled on the right platform, much the way Fox and Falco can do with their respective Phantasm and Illusion.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to be honest with you, we're not getting a whole lot from Twitter.
We're not the only ones who don't know this matchup.
So you guys might have said, come on, husband and wife. But let's be honest, I don't think a lot of people know much about this match.
Sure, yeah. If we ask for Mark Fox tips,
yeah,
right. The battery. All right, so there they go. And again, Duck there, 58%, 94%. And as we said, their stock's worth different. It's not that the stocks have different weight, but they have different lengths. So therefore, it's the percent has different weight.
I feel as though Samus is winning right now. I feel like even though the percents are close, Samus is definitely winning. She is going to last longer than what I think this Luigi's going to last on this stage. And that's why we went back here. That's why after Duck lost, I think he knows it too, that this stage is better for him.
Oof. I think me and Luigi made the same noise when you got hit by that F smash from Samus. I mean, just look at Samus; she's covered in armor.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Right, and that's space armor. So what kind of metal do you think that is? Some crazy space metal.
I don't know.
Right?
Adamantium?
Definitely some adamantium type metal. Ooh. Right, so like
and another misfire.
Okay.
Getting the Luigi back on the stage, saving his life. 12 to 13% chance of happening, but it's saving him. And he's going to just start throwing. Now watch this, watch this. If he goes up at him, and then the Samus jumps. See that?
Yeah.
Luigi goes up at him, then the Samus jumps out.
Sure, baits, counter baits, the kind of stuff we're looking at here. All right, now Eddie Mexico remembering where that third stock came from last match with the up smash. No, it was the stock that finished it last match.
The stock that finished it.
And you remember that, and just then he went for the wave dash in.
Trying to get that up smash.
Charge the up
That
smash.
was an air.
Another kill off top.
Another kill at the top.
We're killing off top, which is interesting. Maybe at first you think, I can't kill off top, it's going to take forever. Well, guess what? So does the side.
Yeah, so does the side. These are two floaty characters. They are more prone to getting KO'd off the top. Just like that right there, right off the top. Back air off the top. Space back air
Samus is
with
heavy.
Samus is so strong. So strong. It's going to carry you in any direction when you're that high.
Oof, that noise he makes is amazing to me. All right, so we're going to throw some missiles, and Eddie Mexico getting hit by 1 out of every 5 missiles, a smaller number than that.
Yeah.
And then once he's getting hit by, they're not great, but there's not a problem.
They're not a huge problem. He just ground teched one of them right there, and he's going in with his charge B. I like it a lot.
He got hit by one, while he was recovering, and he still got back on, no problem. So the missiles aren't an issue in this matchup.
Well, I like when he karate chops through them when he's recovering. He's coming back, and he's just like little Chuck Norris karate chopping through missiles being sent at.
With his little white gloves on.
Little white gloves.
Now,
right there it was.
Yeah. I saw it. So actually, I feel like a couple of his moves are karate chops, to be fair.
Yeah, he does his forward smash. He kind of has
pretty karate choppy, too.
An up palm.
Yeah.
Chop.
Right. So, I said that the missiles aren't a problem. So what is the problem? Why is this close? Why is this third match? All I can see is that just over time he's taking damage.
Yeah. It's just these jabs.
Yeah.
Like literally, that was a jab into an F tilt. It adds up. Oh, and that is what Duck needs to do right there. Take advantage of the recovery. Get those KOs. That wasn't a low KO, but if he could do something like that at a slightly lower percent, it's going to win him the match.
Well, the problem is Eddie Mexico isn't recovering low because he knows that's an issue. That's why
knows
most
that's a
times he's
problem.
going plenty high. All right, Duck doing that same thing you called out before. Ooh, he got hit high.
By a
shot by the missile in the head.
Richie called it. Richie from Twitter, he called it. Boom, right there.
Shout outs to the viewers. Shout out to the viewers watching our stream instead of Scar and Toast. You made the right decision.
Hey, you can watch Scar and Toast, just listen to ours. That's all we ask.
They're prettier than us, but we sound better.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
All right, now Duck 3 stock to 2 stock and a significant percentage lead as well. Actually, right about an even stock lead right now. And as we've seen with the stocks being so long, it makes leads matter more.
They matter so much more. The Samus is just picking away at the Luigi, just hitting him, not trying to do anything fancy, not trying to do anything special, and that's how you're going to win the match. Boom, right there.
3 stock to 1.
Wife, here's the problem.
Tell me.
If this Luigi wants to win it, he's going to have to start taking risks. He just went for an open down smash right there. But the more risks he takes, the more percent he's going to get on it.
Yeah.
But he has to. So he's just in a really, really bad position right now.
He's in at the truth.
Look at that's the 3rd down smash that he whiffed. He did hit the 4th, but that's why he was spamming him because he knew it was going to get the KO.
That kill needed to happen soon. For sure. Yeah. Says the Luigi. That's the noise he makes when he wave dashes around the stage. He has, I guess, the longest wave dash in the game.
He probably has the longest wave dash in the game, and I think he has the lowest friction in the game, too.
Yeah, so he's able to move around that stage really fast and give himself some movement, but
every hit that he takes, in this matchup of, there's no real set combos in this matchup, okay?
No.
You're not going to combo either character across the stage, so every little hit helps.
And there's no low percent KO, so
yeah. And that's the point. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to tap.
We'll say in some matchups, like, oh, okay, it's a Fox Theater, percent doesn't really matter that much. Here, percent matters everything.
Yeah.
It might as well be Street Fighter. What you're looking at, your percentage, like every time you're hit, like, ow, my victory is slipping away.
Yeah.
You can't just think, okay, I'll make it up later.
You're not going to make this up later.
No, you're not. No, and at
Especially
106,
the
the matchup is, frankly, it's over.
I think it's over. I think as long as Duck keeps just playing the way he's been playing.
Kevin.
Yes.
Under 2 minutes on the clock. Do you think even if Eddie Mexico plays out of his mind, he can do it in less than 2 minutes? Because I don't.
And what's happening here is if we even run out of time, Eddie Mexico still loses.
Yeah, so he has to win in a minute 40. He has to make it up in that time.
Can you kill a Samus 2 times in a minute 40?
So even if he plays out of his mind, he can stop getting hit right now. He can never get hit again right now. Still doesn't guarantee in the match.
No,
he's got to kill a Samus twice on Dreamland
Samus
in 90 seconds. Not going to happen.
Like, that's a great point.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I try.
Hopefully we have our old school Team Ben member Aura watching right now.
Yeah.
And I think he would completely agree with you.
yeah. Get in there. Fight to the end. You know what? But at this point, but we always say you gotta always fight. Because what happens is you're gonna get the down smash. You know, Duck could miss a wave dash.
Yeah.
Fall off the stage, and that's how it's not like Street Fighter.
Eddie Mexico is here in this position right now, top 32 of the largest tournament ever held for Melee, because he's going to keep fighting. He's not going to give up. Guys, we're down to 45 seconds. 45 seconds left in the match. Oh, and it's over.
That means it's a 7-minute, 15-second match.
So oh my goodness.
That's it. Duck advances. Eddie Mexico goes home. Great showing from both players.
Great showing.
Excellent stuff. And you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's honest. I enjoyed that.
A lot of people, I said it yesterday, a lot of people love the Fox on Fox, the Fox on Falco fast matches. I like those slow play matches. I think there's more mind games involved. I think it's more mental. And I think it shows a lot of dedication and what kind of player you are if you can last 7 minutes in the ring with a player of that stature.
That's absolutely true. Oh, yeah, that's like Tyson.
Yeah.
You know, Tyson was just crushing everyone, crushing them, and he was so good. That he knocked out people so fast that he couldn't make it 7 rounds.
Yeah.
What's Tyson even look like in the 6th round?
Did you know that George Foreman came back and fought him, and George Foreman was able to last, even out of retirement, was able to last those rounds, and he lost the fight, but everyone congratulated him because he was able to last.
And some people can.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, for sure. Good stuff, guys. All right, so in the meantime, let's take a look at this little promotion out here at skullgirls.com, whom you may know from a variety of places. It's a very cool game. We have fond memories of us and Skullgirls from the EVO 2013 fundraiser. And check out this little slide here. Skullgirls.com, of course, to learn more. But in the meantime, we got this great deal, $24.99 for that cross-purchase, so keep it in mind. We're going to take a look at Ice and Fly Amanita.
And wife, I could be mistaken, but I'm almost positive that Ice is wearing the exact same color shirt as Hax. It's not the exact same Hawaiian color shirt.
No, but it's the same hue.
But it has to be the same tone there.
For sure.
And it is brighter once again on camera than it is in person.
Right.
It's not that loud in person. I guess he wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Great. Looking at Ice. Ice has had a great tournament. He's been looking good. He struggled a little bit in the beginning, but has had some really nice play. He is in loser's bracket because he fell to Mango.
That happens.
Mango does beat you sometimes. So Mango sends Ice to losers, and he meets Fly Amanita, who of course fell to as an Zajanite, who's no longer in the tournament.
I don't know if you remember from last night, but it was Ice who sent ChuDat to losers.
That's right.
Last night.
That is right.
So Ice has a little bit of experience, at least in this tournament.
Yeah, yesterday it matters that it was recent.
It was real recent. And ChuDat has been on fire. Now ChuDat's a very different Ice Climbers, but ChuDat's playing very well, and Ice was able to show, hey, you know what? I can still beat an Ice Climbers when they're playing well.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be great to see this matchup. Let's do something we haven't done yet. Predictions.
Okay, fine. Predictions.
Because we watched Ice versus Fly last night.
Yeah.
And we watched Fly earlier today versus Reno, and he was looking good.
I just feel like Fly is he's consistent. Fly is very consistent. I think he's going to win this. You know, he went out to Azen yesterday. Azen had, with all that Ice Climber experience, and I don't think he's done this tournament. I don't think he's finished, and I think Fly's going to win this.
Interesting. Well, despite what I'm looking at now, I'm still going to go ahead and call Ice. I'm going to root for Ice.
All right.
A smart play. I think that his play lends itself well somehow to splitting out the Ice Climbers and killing off the Nana. I think we're going to see him do that very efficiently.
Yeah. And I agree. I think those things will happen. I just have faith in Fly.
Yeah. Well, he did that very well versus Chu. As I recall, Chu had some pretty good action with his Sopo.
He had some nice Sopo action last night.
And it was a close match between the two of them.
When Ice Climbers were doing very, very well and had really tearing through a lot of the other characters, other than Peach, I think Fox was the first character to really show that they could handle Ice Climbers.
Sure. Well, you talking about earlier, Mark only has one move that splits them up.
Yes.
Well, Fox's Shine, can you think of a more ideal way to split the climbers up?
Fox's #1 move splits them up right there. We just saw it.
Yep.
It has almost no lag on it.
Yeah.
You're not very vulnerable when you're doing it, and it leads into combos.
Yeah, it's great. And now Nana was able to grab the ledge and hang on, but had she not, you better believe Ice would have Shine Spiked her, and then it would have been really in Ice's favor, to be honest.
Yeah. And he keeps going for that Shine Spike on Nana. And
he knows what he wants.
He's not going in far enough for it, though.
Yeah. And He hasn't done it, but he hasn't gotten hit really either.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oof. That was nice charge by Nana.
Real nice. Okay. So
I don't think he would have been KO'd if it wasn't charged.
Yeah, that's a good call from Fly Amanita knowing the percents.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so now he gets a chance, and he's about to even it up here. That's it. Fantastic. Now, Ice's movement there on the left and right sides, God, I'm in love with it. He goes out, he shines, he bears, and then he falls on the ledge to grab it. You know, he did it again on the left side, something similar. I feel like he's got that. He's creating a wall of hit frames that it's very difficult for the Ice climbers to get through.
No, of course.
Ooh. Okay, what you saw there, if you missed that, Ice had a missed button press with the over B would have sent him careening off the left side to an SD, a self-destruct. But he caught it, he noticed it, used his quick reaction time, and shortened the toward B by pressing B again, and split-second timing.
Impressive reaction.
He saved himself an entire stock like that.
Yeah.
And it's still even.
Still even.
Well,
Ice climbers
one of
taking
those
it
where
I'm really enjoying it. I saw it earlier where the Nana throws out her freeze, so the Fox falls into it, and then the Popo forward smashes as they're stuck in the freeze when the Fox is trying to recover. I'm not used to seeing it. It looks awesome. I'm loving it.
Okay, Ice has failed in shine spiking this Nana an insane amount of times.
He just got it. But
yeah, he did just get it, yeah.
Missing.
But he's missed it so many times, and it hasn't cost him necessarily, but I question whether he should keep doing it or not. Well, maybe he thinks, maybe he knows he can do it, he just isn't executing properly, or maybe it's time to just mix it up a little bit, you know?
Mix it up.
Kill her with bears.
And my question is, when is it going to cost him? If he keeps doing
That's
it?
True.
Oof.
Ouch.
God, that hammer hits so hard.
Okay, all right, he's got a chance to get back here.
And look at one climber up top, one climber at the bottom. I love it.
Option coverage.
Oh
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! And that's a turnaround.
Oh,
that turnaround
right
real fast. Real fast.
And it looks like we're adjusting the controller a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like
his grip may be peeling off.
Yeah, that'll happen. The grip on those controllers will slide off, and it'll happen suddenly. Which should be an issue,
that doesn't affect his gameplay.
But it doesn't look like he's, looking for a different one or anything
Maybe
like that.
That's why he's missing all those shine spikes.
Maybe. Well, it was hitting the shine. They just weren't spiking. You got the first part, but not the second.
Yeah, I could shine spike halfway.
So he was getting in there. He wasn't killing Nana quickly, but he was escalating her percent so much that she was still getting KO'd eventually in a timely enough fashion. Just not as fast as it really probably should have, all things considered. All right, here he goes. Now in FD, Final Destination, we see a couple things. There's no platforms on which Ice can hide.
And it makes me question, what did Ice ban?
Then again, maybe he's not afraid of this because he knows his tech is good, and he knows that he can shine, down smash Nana and kill her. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Shine, down smash instead of just trying to get the shine directly.
Yeah.
Like it's the only way to kill Nana. Boom.
That's one way
Speaking of which,
to KO that girl.
All right, he's at 65%. Should have no trouble getting the stock with a minimal amount of percent taken in return. So he gets hit. That's good.
And once again, you can't underestimate them. They could still swing that hammer and hit you really hard.
He can, but it's a pretty big stage.
Yeah.
He got hit on the right side towards the left. He didn't even fly off.
No, he didn't even leave the stage.
Didn't need an arms tech right there. Missed a cancel. Whoa.
Reverse forward smash off the left side.
Great, but we saw what happened is Ice missed a cancel, and he got KO'd instantly. That was it.
Yes, if you miss a cancel versus the Ice Climbers, in my opinion, you deserve to be KO'd.
But he's technical enough that he won't miss enough cancels in one set that he can still win.
Yeah, that's true. And Fly respecting his opponent, he's probably not anticipating Ice to miss that cancel.
Right.
So he's not getting the capitalization off it that he needs to.
He just reacted. Although Ice, once again, getting sort of outplayed by Nana there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ice trades basically his own stock for Nana's, and I almost think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Borderline. I mean, he was pretty high. The stock wasn't going his way so far. Then again, yeah, Sopo was low. Right? She got up there, up aired, and didn't die. That doesn't happen very often.
I think she's definitely in, finishing off range right there.
A lot of Foxes there. Wouldn't have known that Ice Climbers couldn't make it.
To be honest, wife, I don't think I really knew that she wasn't going to make it. I thought he was coming back.
All right, neither did I, but that's my point. All right, here we go. Wait,
once again. Come on, Ice.
Over and over and over again. Now he does the bear, and it worked that time.
Because when the Ice Climber, when the Nana jumps back, that's it. You hit her with anything and she's done. You don't need to be getting all flashy with that shine. You're missing it over and over and over again.
Now that was an efficient stock. He used the Tor B because he knew he could chase the Sopo, and then he just used good Fox stuff to, good Fox stuff to kill him. And while I was explaining that, he got another Nana stock, and now it's virtually over.
Wife, I think my prediction isn't going to be true here. I think Ice is going to take it 2-0.
Yep.
I think Amanita's out of luck.
Nope.
He's got one climber left with 2 Fox stocks, and he's over 100%.
And Ice is playing it like he's the one who's down. That's how careful he's being.
Yeah.
I think he looks good this tournament. I think rooting for Ice is a good look at EVO 2015.
Yeah, very true.
If I do say so myself.
Very true. And Amanita shrugs his shoulders and says, "Oh well.
Yeah.
I tried. I fought.
Sure.
I got outplayed.
Yeah.
Even though my opponent couldn't shine my Nana."
Sometimes you come and don't conquer.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of it. But you still came, which is good.
Well, do you have any updates for us? What do we got?
Oh, great, fantastic. Yeah, let me update the viewers. So
I'll
tell you what, I don't know that I have any brand new results, but I tell you that the second round of winners bracket of semifinals is set. It's Armada versus Pew Pew U, Leffen versus H-Box, Mango versus Plup, and I believe PPMD versus Hugs just happened. And because I didn't hear ear-splitting screams, I'm going to go ahead and say PPMD won.
Some heavy chance. We had Stack It Up chance, and we had Hugo chance. That's his first name. Hugs' first name. Hugo.
But if the favored player wins, you don't hear as much screaming.
Yeah, you know the screaming.
So I think that
you hear the
most likely to
crowd
clutch that
when the underdog's winning, and then when it goes silent really quickly. Fill me in, wife.
Hugs took it.
What?
Hugs over PPMD. Hugs over PPMD.
I didn't hear the crowd.
I don't know.
Come on, crowd.
No, I don't know.
Keep us in the loop.
PPMD fans were just sad. I'm sad. Hugs is having the tournament of his life. Can I say that? He's beaten, let's check out the sheet, because we know that he's beaten Duck, and we know that he's beaten PPMD, and we know that he's beaten Hacks, which is already unbelievable. That's actually all the notable wins I have. But those three there, I mean, that's unreal.
Yeah.
That is the tournament of his career.
To go any further, I mean, he's going to go further.
He's going to stop.
So he's
going to
play
top
the
8 winner side.
He has to play the winner of Mango and Plup.
Yeah.
He already took out one god. Is he going to take out another? I don't know. All right, let's.
I need to. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold
on, guys.
PPMD won. Someone trolled me. I knew it.
Guys,
I knew
husband and wife, we're getting amped. We're getting message. Sorry, correction, guys.
Got trolled.
We got so trolled.
Trolled so hard.
We were so excited.
We set ourselves up for it, though, don't we?
We were so excited. We just went for it.
Yeah. LOL. But you know, that's what you get when you crowdsource it. That's what people don't. That's not allowed to cite Wikipedia because it's crowdsourced.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's all right. I still think we should keep our Twitter segment in this program.
You think we should allow it?
Yeah.
You think I got some bad information?
Look how exciting that just was.
Yeah, indeed. But it was a close set. I hear. I think it was a very close one. Cool. So up next here, we're gonna have Ken, the King of Smash.
King of Smash, right here. King of the Golden Years.
Yeah, no doubt. Versus Santiago. Who's hot. He's so hot this tournament.
Yeah, Santiago's playing well. I didn't see it coming from Santiago.
No, but we're going to see it coming next time. Third off the stage there with a double shine. The bear going to hit him back off the stage. And he's going to not close out the stock, but keep it up there. Up there is going to do it. Whoa, 0%.
So, yeah, I was about to say, Ken's strategy should be hitting the Fox. I feel like the Fox needs to take some damage. And this is going to happen right here.
Yeah, presumably.
We were talking about this matchup yesterday, and
lots to talk about.
Okay, let me tell you what I told Bobby Scar. I have it written down in a notebook that says, Fox is going to beat you up. It's okay, and it is okay. Fox is definitely going to put a pummeling on the Marth, but it's Marth's turn to put the pummel on when he gets his grab in, and he can get those low percent KOs on the Fox. With the ledge guarding. I mean, I know Fox can do it too with the shine spiking, but
it's 3 times as hard,
yes,
4 times as hard.
I agree.
Indeed.
So right now, Ken, it's okay that you're down. It's fine. The Fox might have zeroed, to death you, but it's okay. Come back down and get get those lives that you need to get.
What if you're at 96% and your opponent's at 4 stock? What then?
Wife, these are top, players that have to be okay with it.
They have to be.
Husband doesn't have that written down in his notebook,
You've never been down 2 stocks.
That's what it is.
So you probably didn't.
That's what it is.
Didn't prepare for that. Yikes. Ken missing the bar game. You know what we call the bar game?
No, fill me in.
Anytime you have, love it. Anytime you have
great.
just, it's a simple timing game.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like imagine throwing darts at a balloon or something, right?
Okay.
That fox was going to do the illusion over the side. Ken waited for it, was going to swipe it, and then just mistimed it.
So he knew it was there.
There weren't mind games. He didn't miss a cancel. He just had to press the A button at the correct time and did not.
And that was a technical 4 stock.
Oh, was it? I didn't know. It's still 0. Technical 4.
Ken has a look on his face
and didn't get KO'd because he threw his own 3rd stock away.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that was an ugly match. But sometimes we see it where the first match is awful.
Yeah,
in the second comes, but we saw it last night though. I can't remember who. So let's see what kind of adjustments Ken can make. First answer is going to be on Yoshi's Story.
Yep.
Which is a good Marth stage and specifically classically a good Marth stage.
It's a classic Ken stage.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to get that F air into grab, which is going to open up some excellent opportunities for him.
And Ken keeps getting these opportunities to combo this Fox and finish him off. He's just not executing on them.
What Santi did there a second ago is he saw that Ken was going to go a little too high, open himself up for the shine. He did not get the KO because he didn't grab the ledge fast enough, which will happen. It's very scary trying to grab that ledge. Ties it up at 3 stocks. It's just very scary for a Fox to get on the ledge because Marth's the recovery there has just ridiculous hitboxes.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to get hit and get yourself in a compromising situation.
And there Ken is, he's guessing. He's guessing so the Fox, he's back through the Fox rolled in. Well, Ken thought to himself, he's not going to roll in twice, but he did. Ken swung backwards, the Fox rolled by, and then got out of that ledge guarding position.
And question for you, husband, did he have to guess? Did he have enough time to watch for it?
It's what's called a DI trap or a tech trap, where Marth can cover all of that. All of that. It doesn't matter where you go. Like, I've seen Mewtwo King do it. He can cover all of that. He didn't have to guess.
Marth's a very fast character with fast enough, with a large grab range.
A huge grab range.
Grab halfway across story, really.
He has a further grab than Yoshi. I've seen it. In Yoshi's tongue.
Right.
There's a GIF of it that's wonderful. If you guys want to go check out that GIF, see if you can take a look and tweet it out to us. But yeah, Yoshi cannot grab Marth in the same distance Marth can grab Yoshi.
Which goes to show you that it's important to know where your frames are to play what we used to play in AR mode. Now you can, of course, just play in 20XX. And know where that is, because don't think the person with the grab that looks like it goes out far, with the tongue extending, could ever be farther than a person's hand. But that's what the frames are. The top players know it.
Yep.
All right, checking in. This is close. This is very
close.
close.
The match is much better. I think Ken's playing a little bit more solid this match. Once again, we talked about the stage. He's probably a little more comfortable. I think that's what's really helping him, his comfort level. He got beat up that first match. Maybe he can bring it back to second.
The sword dance working out well for Ken. I don't think he's been punished once off of it, and he's hit it once or twice. Santiago seems to be the opposite of what we're criticizing at Ken. He's doing all reactions.
Wife, help me out. Did we just have another one of those bar games that you spoke of earlier?
He lost that one.
He lost that one
Definitely.
again.
Yeah. He's going to kill with the hilt of the F smash there. That's going to happen, and we're at 1 stock each. Sword dance once again.
And
this could be it. No.
And I thought we were going to see a spike.
A spike.
I thought we were going to see a spike.
That ledge hop counter could have done it as well. These are not the things that I wanted.
And he's throwing the Fox upward. I think he really needs to be throwing the Fox off the ledge.
That was pretty wicked, though.
He got that combo, and that's great.
Yeah.
But if he's not throwing the Fox off the ledge, and Ken's being quite distracted. Take a look at Ken right now. He's standing up, watching the match that's happening.
True story.
He needs to focus on what he's doing.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not as though it's his boy. It's Mango Plot.
Yeah, it's Mango Plot. Like, what investments do you have here, Ken?
Put your head in the game, baby. But still, doing the combo into the charged F smash.
Look at Santiago.
Yeah, look at Santiago.
He's not looking up at that match. Like, he's sitting down.
Now he started to do it.
He was standing right
Ken
at the screen. Look, now he's back at the screen.
Now we look at Ken, like, all right, come on,
what are you doing?
We get to do this. Let's make this happen. All right, so we're going to finish this at 1 stock each. One match each, yeah. So we get the counter pick stage is Fox's. So Fox can choose wherever he wants to, and it's a good call. I mean, Fox, I don't know, I think he's fine really anywhere but FD.
I was about to say the one place you want to ban versus Fox would be Dreamland. And once again, I think Ken was maybe too distracted watching the match.
That's true.
To think about his ban. Let's see how it works out for him.
That's true. All right, so we'll see Santi able to play with these platforms very nicely with this great tech skill. I want to point out the reactions that he does as opposed to the reads. He'll go over the ledge when Ken is trying to recover, and he'll just feign a jump. He'll do an empty jump.
He'll do an empty jump to threaten. I think he's threatening the shine spike.
Yeah, well, that, and or to wait and watch and just say, okay, well, if he does this, then I can continue to do what I was going to do with this jump. If he doesn't, I'll probably do something else because I haven't committed until I see it happen.
Well, you have a good point about how Ken's not really getting punished by his sword dancing.
Yeah.
But my question is, I don't think he's gaining much with it.
Really?
I mean, I guess that's a statement, not a question.
He's gaining control. I was just thinking how much it's doing for him.
Oh, nice tech by Ken.
Yeah, but Ken going above the ledge with the up B. I mean, that's
You can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's asking for damage there. I mean, tech keeps him alive, but
we talk about keeping your opponent within your combo. I feel as though the forward,
the sword dance.
The sword dance, thank you, is not too far away.
But it's not a combo. It's like it's a way to get space. It's a way to control the neutral game.
Control back. I see what you're
saying.
So
I think that it is working for him. And frankly, now Ken looks like the better player all of a sudden, which I wouldn't have guessed after game 1.
Yeah, after game 1, even after game 2.
Yeah,
I would guess that.
But Ken is looking like the stronger player. Santi going to carry Ken over to the right side of the stage and get him off. Not going to be able to convert, which is expected. Ken going to tipper him out of that dash dance. Unbelievable.
And once again, that's knowing your character. That's knowing your spacing. That's having years of experience playing this game at this level.
Yeah, we'll talk about being a veteran. He saw Santi doing the dash dancing and kind of caught him doing it. Like, I see you doing that, but why are you doing it? So because I can just tip you out of it.
Right there, Santiago would have been killed. However, instead of Ken hitting the Fox with the tip with the hilt, he hit with the tipper. The
3 stock to 1. Can you believe this?
No, I can't.
I can't believe this.
Santiago,
what is he doing?
He's been playing so hard and so well.
And Ken is just kenning him.
He's doing his old school Ken stuff.
He's kenning him, and it's working so well. All right,
and that's what's
do
so
it.
dangerous about a player who's been playing this many years. They've learned to adapt. Think of all the matches Ken has played over the years. How many different people he's played. How well he can adapt to his opponent.
It's true. He's got that, the veteran wisdom, but I also saw him SDI drilling, got out of shine, so he's got both, best of both worlds.
He's got a little bit going on.
Okay, but a low-ish conversion, and Santi at 51%, 1 stock each. Time to show your mettle. I want to see Santi turn it up.
Is Ken going further in this tournament, which is a little bit, out of his time?
That's true.
Or is he going home?
Either one of these players is going to have a good look going to the next round of losers bracket.
Ooh.
Ken able to get over the stage there with his aerials.
Signed off.
That was a close one. All right, players almost even in percentage on the last stock here on their last tournament life. Can it get any closer than this? Ken with an opportunity to get the grab, doesn't do it. That's just a little bit too far. Players hitting each other, going to opposite sides of the stage. Now they're back to the center. Ken has the grab.
Keeping his spacing.
Get the F tilt. We have an opportunity here. He's going to charge his
and misses.
B, it misses the bar game, but the sword tilt is going to do for him. Gets the grab, follows it. Not a tipper. Going to get the base. Santi alive. Going to go for the toward B. Ken wins the bar game this time, and the tipper's going to do it. Ken advancing one more round at EVO 2015. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Gosh. Knocking me back out of my chair with that smash
Unreal.
hit.
And you know what? Ken was the better player.
He outplayed him that match.
Outplayed him that match.
That first match, I thought to myself, Ken, you don't deserve to win this set. Okay, that first match was so bad, you don't deserve to win. After that third match, it's like, all right, you know what? You've earned that back. You've earned that whole match back. That was great.
I went from a Santi fan to a Ken fan. in like 2 stocks.
I was about to say a match, but that was in a matter of stocks.
When the best player is, what are we going to do? He was playing out of his mind.
Yep.
All right, I got a text that just says, not trolling, and at that preface, not trolling, Plop beat Mango. So just let that sink in, okay? Let it sink in for a second, and we're going to take a short break while you think about what you just learned. Thanks, guys.
Like the monitor, your eyes are getting more comfortable. GameFly is hands down the best way to rent and buy games.
Rent the game, test the game out, and if you love that game, you can buy it. It's super simple. There is no catch. Rent as many games as you want. No late fees for GameFly at all.
We don't have to go to a game store. With GameFly, there's that much more time for gaming.
If you're a gamer, go to GameFly.com right now and start your free 30-day trial today. Now offering movie rentals. Products shown rated E through N.
And we're back. I hope you're not sick of Melee because we've got a lot more coming your way.
So much coming back.
So much more. What you missed while you were away,
Go ahead.
ChuDat beat Silent Wolf, also having the tournament of his life, ChuDat and Ken. And if ChuDat and Ken meet up in bracket, I'm just going to keel over and die. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. Good night.
We just got a new
I'm
time
done.
machine. That's what
I'm
happened.
absolutely done with it. I just can't. I absolutely can't. And meanwhile, in Stream 1, if you're watching, well, SRK Evo 2, Hungrybox is playing super duper ultra doubly campy against Leffen right now.
And it worked out in his favor.
He won the first match.
Won the first match. He was behind and finished it
Yeah.
off with a tech redress.
Oh my god. And the crowd can't decide how they feel because, you know, they want to see Hungrybox beat Leffen. At least I think the majority do, but they
Yeah,
don't want to.
we're in the United
but the
States.
camping strategy, right, upsets some people. I call them busters, by the way, and scrubs.
Right.
But anyway, but it does, so the crowd's kind of confused as this ridiculous match happens. Now, I don't know, are we going to hand warmer, or is this, I think we're looking at it. Okay, so what we're going to see right here is Westballz versus Javi. So what a hype match for all the, and it's already off to a bang. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh. It's just the opposite of that Samus Luigi match we watched earlier.
10 seconds, first KO. And what an exciting match for anyone who plays or mains a Spacey, because these are kind of the, to a certain extent, the epitomes of each character.
Right here. Oh, great combos by Westballz.
Westballz playing like he's a ragdoll.
And Javi's known for his offense. How are you going to have an offense when you're on defense the whole match?
That's true. Yeah, what are you supposed to do? All right, he's going to clip that back air, and that's going to do it. But boy, oh, the damage has been done.
Guys, if you want to see a fast, aggressive match, this is the match for you right here.
And if you want to show, you know, your parents or your cool friends what Smash Melee looks like, this is the stuff you do, right?
This is the match you want to show them, Fox versus Falco.
But with these two, the way they're playing it.
Especially with these two players.
And the way he started off with that Toward Beast, ooh, not quite, that Toward Beast, like, but what, now it's even.
It's even.
What's that, what's even?
Here it
What
is.
happened? We're a minute
Javi
in.
has that strong offense.
It's in a roller coaster already.
He said to Westballz, yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah. Well, like you're saying with your journal, you know, you've got to have that confidence, the discipline, whatever
That
else it
mentality
is. My
where
turn will come.
You have to be able to win while you're losing. You have to come back and still play the game even when you're down.
For sure.
And Javi's showing that right here because he's down to get another stock, but once again, he's on the offense, taking out Westballz.
Unbelievable. One stock each. I can't even catch up with my emotions. Can't catch up.
By the time
What
I
I'm
feel
seeing.
something else is happening.
Yeah, it's already outdated. Absolutely. All right, here comes the control from Westballz. Javi off the ledge, be able to grab. He grabs it, comes back on. Westballz waits for the get-up attack. Bear hits him off the stage. He's going to miss a wave dash.
Almost kills himself. Wave dashing. Ooh.
All right, he's going to come in with the lasers. Now Javi with the drill, goes to chase it, but not able to capitalize.
Westballz still with the control.
Grab, up throw
And
dare.
that's going to be it right there. Small pop-off from Westballz first match. I don't think he wanted to drop that match. And I mean, no one wants to drop a match, but he felt like he earned that for the first two
Yeah,
stops.
totally.
He didn't like, wait.
Put that work in for nothing.
Exactly. And I think he would have felt that way. So it was a small little pop-off.
You better believe it. And so, where to go? What to do?
We've got Fox Falco. Falco's counterpicking.
We know Westballz loves Yoshi's story.
Fox,
We know that.
Yes. Javi, don't take him to Yoshi's story. Javi, no. We just talked about this, Javi. Yeah, so I think a great counterpick would be Pokemon. And that's what it looks like he's hovering over right now. I don't know where the band might have been, though. Maybe
I like
in
when
the
they take their time,
Dreamland?
though. You know, you really think
Of
about it.
course.
You know, weigh all the factors. That's good. Or in Ken's case, you know, watch the other match. You know, either way, whatever. But dude,
Hey,
it worked.
he won.
It worked.
He won.
You won. Can't disparage the champ.
All right, let's stop. Yeah.
Okay, so now with the platforms, it's going to make the stock probably not disappear quite as fast. But it's a little easier to get out of the combos. You
Little
can
easier.
continue them.
To get out of the combos. We got the low ceiling, which is going to help the Fox a little bit.
Whoosh. So what there? That was not a jab reset, but a laser reset.
A laser reset into a I don't think
That
it
was
full,
charged, but
a
a lot.
well charged forward.
Right, so Javi was lying on the ground, just sleeping on the job. The laser wakes him up, but forces lag, and in that lag, that Westballz is able to predict.
Yeah.
He's able to charge that F smash more than you usually see any move able to be charged up in competitive play.
And in the amount of time that we're explaining one KO, another one happened. That's
well,
how, that's
I
how
don't know.
fast
Do you call it a KO when you are KOing yourself?
Well, okay.
Is it an SDKO?
SDKO.
Yeah, but we lost on their stock, and it was close again.
When I KO myself, I count that as a KO. I'm like, yeah, I got 4.
Yeah, that's true.
I lost a match, but I got 4 KOs that round.
Totes. You got to get your wins where you can.
Exactly.
That's called the mind of a champ.
Yep, there you go.
All right, Westballz.
Holding on to the lead.
Yeah, 3 stocks to 2 with the control. Now, as long as Javi has brought it close time and time again, but has he actually been up once this set? If he has, it hasn't been many.
No,
right?
I don't think he's been up this set.
Even if it's been 10%, but he's been trailing a little bit.
I think that's where Westballz needs to keep the match. He's an emotional player, and he needs to stay confident. I mean, match 1, he doesn't pop off. He wins the first match, he's already starting to pop off. So he's a very emotional person. He needs to keep this for his mentality.
All right, Javi going to do the side B over to the center. Got a lot of lag on that, but he just knew that Westballz was not in the position to capitalize, at least not with anything strong. Javi just power shielded 3 lasers in a row.
3 in a row, 4 in a row!
4 for 4. Are you kidding me? And still
and he's rewarded by getting back air to his KO.
Just shot out of a cannon to the left side of the stage there.
Yeah.
Look at Westballz' spacing there with the bears.
Westballz is reading
and now with the combos,
and guys,
down tilt to fair. Elects not to do the suicide dare, just keeps it going.
Westballz.
Wow, powerful.
Moving the tournament forward. He's like, you know what? Some of these matches are taking too long.
I'm hungry.
I need to go eat. Let's move this tournament forward just a little bit.
Okay, well, Westballz, I will play ChuDat next. So that's going to be a fantastic match.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I think Falco does pretty well against climbers. I do. I really think if the 3 best characters versus climbers, here it is, right here. Fox. Can I take it back?
Well, if you're doing an order, yeah,
I've
obviously.
already messed up. I've already, Peach,
start over again?
Peach, Falco, and Captain Falcon. Right there. Best 3 characters.
Over Fox. I don't know about that.
I think so.
Listen, so if you are plugged into any social media whatsoever, or at least living near someone who's watching SRK Evo 2 and heard them scream, you may already know that Hungrybox beat Leffen.
Oh my goodness. So we have Mango and Leffen in losers. Does that mean we get to commentate a Mango or Leffen match? I would love to.
It's true because Plup beat Mango. This is insanity. How can you even catch up? Are you out of your mind?
We're trying to catch up, guys.
Wow.
And
that's incredible.
It goes back and forth from being trolled. So sometimes we get mixed up. Was that a troll? Was that one? Okay, no, that was the real one.
The real deal. We're
Real
too gullible.
Yeah, it happens.
We're too gullible. All right, great. So, these matches queued up over and over and over again. Again, thanks, shout-outs to the EVO staff here. The folks doing that, so we don't have to wait too long between Melee. You don't have to hear us,
and guys, honestly,
too much of our opinions.
The waiting that's happening is because people are fighting the way through the crowd.
Yeah, getting set up, getting plugged in.
It has nothing to do with the EVO staff. They are on top of it. They're doing fantastic, updating us, keeping us in the loop, having the next people on deck.
Sure.
They're doing a great job. It's just so crowded and kind of warm in here.
Yeah, it's intense. It's heating up already. Both senses of the word. It's not even finals day. So you're looking at right now S2J and Drugged Fox.
Drugged Fox.
Yeah,
He's
right.
coming
So
out.
yeah, so Drugged Fox, succeeding far, far ahead of the expectations that we would have set for him. I'm not quite sure that what he set for himself. Maybe he knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew how in practice he was, and
I didn't know how in practice he was. Can we go over the list of what he's done? Can we
Drugged
talk
Fox.
about that?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So Drugged Fox, he beat Connor. Certainly a good win, but it was beating Lucky. He kind of took Lucky's seed when he did that.
He took Lucky's spot, and he moved forward. And I think that was his big win.
Yeah, and he pushed Leffen a little bit as well. He did very well versus Leffen.
Yeah, he sure did.
And then now he's gone right to loser's bracket to face S2J.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think there's some slight technical difficulty happening right now.
With Smash, it's impossible.
It's in. I know. Okay. It's not. The game isn't technical difficulty.
Thank you.
I think it's the equipment. So we're back on us.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Oh, hey, look, it's us.
Yeah, it's
great.
us.
Cool.
All right, so S2J, Captain Falcon, and then
we just saw him beat Zangazan.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see Drug Fox. Drug Fox, he'll play whoever he wants to.
He was
Have you noticed that?
When he was up against Leffen, he was going Marth.
He'll play whoever he wants.
All Fox. So
but he has more than that, too. I've seen him play all kinds of characters.
So
he's one of those diverse
what's he
people.
going to do against Captain Falcon? Falco? Sheik?
Sheik.
Sheik?
He's going to be Sheik.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be
see,
Sheik?
I've seen a Sheik. His Sheik is strong.
Okay.
And I think given the character matchup. Now, it's not such a counter, but it's solid.
It's a good matchup.
It's dependable.
I think it's a really good match. Well,
So
Sheik is
I'll
a
predict
dependable
Sheik.
character, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Not only is it dependable on matchups, it's dependable on character. Not a whole lot of SDs. That you don't see Sheik SDing a lot.
No.
She's pretty solid. And I would like to see that.
I don't know if Jug Fox has a Falco or not, but I don't know about Fox. I mean, SJ has a lot of experience against Fox.
Yeah.
It's one of his great matchups, so
One of those good ones.
we'll see what he decides to do. Great. Now's a good time to thank a sponsor. So, XSplit, broadcast like the pros. Try it for free. Get yourself a free trial. xsplit.com/EVO. Also, a 20% discount code if you want to purchase with the promo code EVO2015. Head on over there to xsplit.com.
And wife, just to give you a quick update.
Yeah.
The the Leffen Hungry Box match. It was
Yeah.
a 2-0.
Yeah,
Leffen
2-0.
didn't even get a win.
It's crazy.
I mean, we were talking about this yesterday.
I didn't even get to scream
Oh,
about
no,
it yet.
we were talking about it on the flight.
Yeah.
Hungry Box does well at EVO.
Yeah, dude, he does. Hungrybox, a fun fact, is the only player to be at winners finals for 2013 and 2014 EVO.
Yeah.
He has that, and
And
now
he's working towards his third.
You better believe it.
He sure is. Who will he have to play?
The winner of Armada and Pew Pew.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, I don't know. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
You could do a lot worse if you're Xbox.
No,
So
I agree. He's so back and forth with Armada.
Yeah, we beat Armada at their last clash.
And
at,
he
at
beat
What the
Pew
Fox.
Pew at his last clash.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that is a fact.
Okay.
He beat him at
No,
CEO.
Pew Pew. Oh, yeah, he got his revenge at CEO.
He got his
Even though
revenge.
Pew Pew beat him at
At
Apex. Yeah, nice.
So it looks like he looked into the
Hey,
match, he
yeah.
looked into himself, and he said to himself, I'm not going to lose this mark.
Wicked. He could do it again.
He
Three of
can
those
do
in
it
a row.
again.
Man.
And then on the other side of the bracket, who do we have?
It's going to be Plub and PPMD.
Plub and PPMD. This sneaky guy, PPMD, is so sneaky. I think he's
Sneakiest.
going to sneak right into winners finals. And I say
Just
sneak
might.
just because I haven't seen PPMD all weekend.
Yeah, I haven't seen his face.
What he does is he puts on a mask, he runs down, plays his match. Realistically, what he does is he walks in the room with like 8 people around him, so
Yeah,
no one can really
totally.
see him, plays his match, and goes right back to his room. He's treating this event like he's treated the whole year. Nobody sees him. Nobody knows what he's doing. He's keeping it so sneaky.
Yeah, but the picture of him holding up the trophy, that's going to be plastered everywhere. How many times have you seen the pictures of PP from Apex?
Yeah, so many. Guys, what everyone's watching right now is the other stream. Our stream is showing the reactions to the other stream. Pew Pew
So meta.
versus Armada.
Armada takes the first match.
Takes the first match. I don't
Wait,
know.
does that say 7:33?
Yeah.
They just had a 7-minute 33-second match.
That's called a good
With
Marth
Marth, yeah,
Peach
that's a good
match.
Marth Peach
that
match.
means both
That's a high
players
caliber.
are playing to win.
Unbelievable. 7:33. God bless them.
There's a death turnip in play. The death turnip was dropped on to the Marth. When you drop a death turnip, it doesn't share the properties of a regular death turnip. It turns into a regular turnip, not hitting and doing the damage that it should.
You mean it fell out of her hands?
She dropped it, or
But
it
not on
fell.
purpose, I don't think.
I don't think it was on
wouldn't guess.
purpose.
It
I
fell
think
out of her hands,
But
yeah.
if she does drop it, it still acts
Yeah,
that
yeah,
same way.
I was wondering why Amano would drop a death turnip. And that would be really wicked if he thought to himself, like, I just need these hit frames right now, even though they won't be the strong hit frames. It just needs to happen.
All right, guys, let's focus on our match.
Hey, we're ready to do it. So,
Mike
Sheik,
called it. We got a Sheik in play
Indeed.
right now. Solid Sheik versus S2J.
not to be confused with Solid Snake. He gets the first grab, and we'll see what he can get off this grab. He's going to go for the down throws. And after 41% to 7% right off the bat.
And we talk about being solid. He didn't really do much. Not much has happened, but he's up 41.
Yeah, she's a good character, dude.
She's a fantastic character.
Dude. I'm going to call Drug Fox. I think
I'm with
he's
you,
got
Mike.
this, dude.
I'm not going to take the other side just for funsies.
Yeah.
I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I think he's going to win this too.
Plus, you know what? Drug Fox is hot right now. I mean, like this tournament, he's got the fire behind him.
Yeah.
Where S2J, you know,
S2J's
he's doing
his
well,
thing.
but not
He's
as
doing
much.
his thing. I respect him for that.
No.
I just don't think he's doing any better than what he would typically do.
Yeah, exactly. Where Drug Fox is.
That was fantastic. That's knowing your character. I was really expecting a back air, but this man knew. Husband, you don't know Falcon as well as I do. I'm going for the reverse F air.
Remember the time S2J thought you were right, though?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
He did.
Yeah.
Once again,
You'll always have that.
I don't know why this stage is in play right now. I don't think it should ever be in play versus a Falcon, but
Yeah, I seems that way to me as
Drugfax,
well.
maybe
but I
he'll
don't know.
groove me later. We'll see.
Yeah, so that stomp to a super, super high reverse knee on the right side of the stage is what took DrugFox's first stock, but he's still significantly ahead. He's able to chase that tech, chase the platform, lack of tech with a dare, and he's got all the momentum and all the control right now.
I wanted to see a reverse fair. Send the Falcon the other way, get him off the stage.
And so right there, Captain Falcon did a great setup with the forward B, the Raptor boost, hit the reverse knee, did it perfectly, but DrugFox just wasn't high enough, and therefore was able to grab the ledge without being vulnerable.
And as you saw, DrugFox just waited to see where that up and B was going.
Yeah, he did wait. That was
SUJ
great.
was having that same issue against Zang. Even though he won, he was still having that issue where his opponent would just wait and see, like, where you going, buddy? And then they would follow. And that's how you got to, exploit Captain Falcon.
Well, I think Zang and DrugFox have a lot in common.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, is there a nickname for DrugFox? There's so many syllables.
It is a lot.
Well, it's just the GD, it's the hard consonants.
We could make one up for him.
Yeah, well, DF is no good.
Yeah, DF is. I don't
know his real name.
I do like his blue white or tank top. Sorry.
Yeah, we can call him Muscles. How's that? He's always doing the sleeveless.
I see a lot of
Suns out, guns out. We call him Suns out, guns out. That's actually longer.
I think that's longer than his.
But it's a lot of fun to say. Suns out, guns out.
This is surprisingly close. I like how SUJ's he's keeping his composure. He's playing the matchup the way that he should. He's like, I don't care. You're using a dash attack right there. And that's going to be a stop.
And another reverse knee.
Another reverse knee.
He knows what
you
he's
don't know
doing.
where to DI.
Yeah.
And even if you got the DI, I don't think it would have done a whole lot.
But I think to the left he may have survived. And a quick answer from DrugFox.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I think both characters have a lot going for them in this match, and you're right, wife. It's not the brutal match that it used to be, or at least maybe the Sheik isn't playing it that way. SUJ is definitely keeping up.
Yeah, for sure. Now, when both players are low, there's a lot of crouch cancel in play.
Quick up air into a quick forward air.
He snuck that in, just scooped him up, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's some stack one for STJ. He was rather pleased with himself.
Yeah.
Right now, DrugFox, of course, has lots of characters. I wouldn't anticipate a switch, but he's got the option.
He held in there. I don't see a need for a switch. Remember we said,
I
think that was a fantastic stage for the Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
You don't need a better character. You need a better stage. And look, that stage has now been removed from his arsenal. You don't have to worry about him counterpicking you there. Oh my goodness, please don't go back.
Unreal.
All right.
All right, Guns.
Well,
easy now.
I think we have confirmed
There's
that
the crouch cancel, by the way, if you're wondering at home. The Sheik got hit by the Captain Falcon, which sounded like pretty hard with the back of his fist.
Yeah.
But held
Smacked
down
it right
the stick and sort of hugged the ground and was able to recover before the Captain Falcon did. From the own hit, which he landed, was able to get the grab.
SUJ reading the jump and going high with the full jump there.
Here's the grab. Let's see how long we can carry it. Okay. You can watch it. That's 2 grabs. Nothing. Just not enough.
Yeah, you have to do more than just that, especially against SUJ. SUJ, he's not going to go easy on you. He's not going to miss his grab combos.
He's been getting those KOs early.
Yeah.
I think, all things considered. I love the way. That's great, though. Right?
What's that?
The way the Sheik gets that F air over the stage.
Oh, yeah,
That time he fell with it, which was
fell with it
interesting.
because he had to get out there.
Yeah.
But he got out there. And Sheik recovers so quickly from that fair, it's not really that big of a risk to go out there and do it.
Yeah, so if you see a Sheik ledge guarding with a down smash, that Sheik isn't thought through.
Yeah.
Okay, soft knee, he's going to survive, but SUJ adapting and keeping it going, and he's still got an opportunity. But with that high platform, maybe that's why he likes it.
It is
that
a little
did come
bit
in handy
harder
that
for
time.
Captain Falcon to get that high. Like we said earlier, he's a horizontal character. He's not much of a vertical character. He has some trouble, especially from hanging that ledge, getting all the way up to that platform.
Not to mention the fact that if he loses his second jump and gets hit off the stage, bad news
He's
bears.
in trouble. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now, forced to do the down smash that time, I think the Sheik just went out there and his options were limited.
Well, right now, the Sheik is, I think, playing better because he's playing better on the ledge. I think he's got 2 really good KOs from the ledge. SJ is keeping it the same, kind of like the neutral the same, but the difference here is that ledge game.
Yeah, agreed. Soft knee instead of a hard knee would have been nice. JugFox able to crouch cancel it and then change the momentum. And now he's with the stock and a half lead and the grab.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
No, not at all.
Even though I don't get it on paper, I love going back to the same stage, doing much better. That's fantastic.
Oh, I love it. The drop zone, just coming off of that name, so nice.
All right, SJ spending a lot of time in that shield. He just shielded a lot of attacks.
Yeah. And I mean, when you're playing a Falcon like this, SJ, if he gets that grab off, my man Guns over here is in trouble. But once again, he's keeping his lead, and that's what he needs to do with his solid Sheik.
Definitely solid Sheik.
Just keep your lead. Throw some needles, fall back, and if you look, that's what's happening. Sheik's retreating, Captain Falcon's approaching.
And interesting, that time it's 0%. Guns decided to throw the Captain Falcon off the stage instead of down to get the tech chase. Maybe just to mix it up a little bit, you know? Keep the Falcon guessing. Ooh, that was so nasty. That was really, that caught the up B as it was coming above.
Jumped right into it. We discussed yesterday, one of the worst moves you can jump into is Captain Falcon's F-Air. Another move you don't want to jump into is Sheik's F-Air.
And it's out there. She recovers so fast. There's always more coming after it.
And it's so hard. And what's so bad about jumping into these moves is that they're so hard to DI. So it's very difficult DIing Sheik's F-Air. You can't really DI Falcon's F-Air. So when you jump into him, you're just out there, off the ledge with nothing.
All right, we'll get Sheik Falcon for a third match on Battlefield this time. That's going to be S2J's counter pick.
Yeah. Hopefully he's just comfortable here.
All right, starting off super strong for JugFox. Jab, jab, and now he's off, and then now it's the simplest ledge guard I can think of.
Simple edge guard. Taking the
That's
edge hog. Oh,
right?
And an SD.
That was at 7%.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, that's real tough. But you know what? No problem, because if I did it once, I can do it again. And I can do it two more times after that, so that's it.
See if he holds on to that.
Now watch the players spending more and more time in their shield in this third match as things get more intense, and watch which one of them adapts for getting the grabs.
Yeah. And right now we're seeing those grabs from my man Guns.
That was a boost grab, if I'm not mistaken. Got him there in time to keep that, what is more or less, it wasn't effectively a chain grab.
Oh, you see that empty jump into dropping through the platform fair.
Fantastic.
Getting tricksy.
I like that. Let's open up the playbook, you know? What have we got in there? I got more than one option.
Well, it's a third match. Let's bring out some new moves that you haven't shown yet.
Sure. S2J over on the right platform going for the down air and just missing the spacing by a mile. Really not what he needed there. Opportunity almost for the knee, but again, was he reaching a little bit? He may have been reaching a bit. JugFox able to get out of it.
She can recover very quickly.
And if you're Sheik, you may want to make it look like you can't recover and then jump with the last second.
As soon as that Falcon gets near you, you do that jump. That Falcon is now off the stage without a jump, and you're on the stage.
And luckily the Falcon was low enough that he could recover quickly, but 20 more cent, that would have been a stock.
White, this is where we were last match, with a stock and a half up.
In the other direction?
No.
Really?
I mean, JugFox won last match.
Yeah.
And he's a stock and a half up again. It looks like he might be taking this one too.
What I might call it solid. Quite possibly. All right, JugFox forced to go off the stage, and I like S2J just going with the bear. Yeah. It's harder to mess up, you know?
Keep it consistent.
Yeah, don't bring out bigger weapons than you need to. That's a lesson we're learning here at EVO 2015.
Yeah.
Okay. We saw there JugFox going up on the platform and then just watching and reacting. Okay, now that whiffed because the Captain Falcon pulled back too far.
He had to pull back.
It was it. It was a KO either way.
Yeah, it cost him a stop.
Yeah, make no mistake.
2-1.
2-1. Not looking good for the Captain Falcon from SoCal. JugFox here looking to make a play for one more round and losers.
And if you look, SJ is playing a little bit more defensively, biding his time. He's on his last stop of the third match.
Back here, he's going to get hit by the up B.
Oh, it has to be frustrating.
Okay. The tilt, keeping the pressure on. No, the down air and then the miss fair. He's not as tight as it was even the first two matches. This third match looks much different.
Tighten it up if he wants to win this.
But how do you do that, Hus, when your nerves are frayed? You're thinking about what it's going to be like to go out, how you want to play more.
Take those deep breaths. You got to visualize it. Visualize it, wife.
Okay, not quite another SD from JugFox. He's going much lower than he needed to. but Cheek's recovery, she's got some options when she's close, even though it's not great when she's far away.
Double,
see that
double
now.
up there, not doing it. Sheik coming back.
On reverse there, we are 1 stock each. What's going to happen?
1 stock each, S2J at 89%.
And just imagine what must be going through the minds of these two players. Put yourself there. If you're at home watching, think about what it's like for them. Think about the nerves, the sweat, the shakes, they all come.
And it is warm in here. There's a huge crowd and a ton of people watching.
Who do you think it's worse for, the person who's ahead or the person who's behind?
Oh,
you know,
man.
it's almost too difficult
giving
to
up
say.
this lead, giving up such a lead of this, it's got to
It'll haunt you.
It will haunt you.
Oh, the backer's going to send him off so far, and that's going to do it. Drug Fox advances 1 more round in losers. We're not done yet.
1 more round. And SJ did not look happy about that one.
That was tough.
Like
That was a tough defeat.
Yeah. That's tough.
Drug Fox moves on. Okay, fantastic.
Okay,
now,
great.
ChuDat and Westballz, I think might be up next. I heard them call it.
I'm terrified of seeing that because I love Westballz. You know, I like him a lot. I like how he's playing to win. His mentality around the game has completely changed just to get better. I love that. But choose MDVA.
Yeah.
And we're from
MDVA.
Maryland.
H2IL.
H2IL. He's old school. So, like, I have a place for Chu. I got a place for Westballz.
Yeah.
Hopefully
it's
just
tough.
see a good match. I don't want to see anyone really get burnt.
Westballz, ChuDat poked me on the shoulder. I thought to maybe like talk to me or make a request. Like don't be too mean to Ken on stream. We're getting complaints, something like that. He goes, I won my match. Who do I tell? I don't know, dude. What do you see me with the? I guess I do have brackets in his defense. And I said, you be Silent Wolf? Yeah. So where's this coming?
Why are you telling me?
Where's this coming from, Chu? And he goes. He didn't really do that, but that was essentially what he did,
basically
right?
what he did.
Basically what he did. Okay, another stream. Our Armada beats PPUs. We are going to see an Armada H-Box first round of finals tomorrow, as well as first PPMD. So those 4 players that we just mentioned, they're good. They get to relax and spend the rest of the day how they please. They might enter the teams tournament if there's still time. There's a side just casual teams tournament, or they might want to go out to Vegas. They might want to rest. Want to watch the videos from today. What did I do wrong?
What did I do right?
What did I do right? But it's so nice being there and thinking, okay, I'm done for the day. Whereas I've got this long list of losers bracket, which is still largely empty.
That bracket needs to get full.
There's a lot of empty
We got a lot of
spots.
losers still going to come.
A lot of losers. You guys ready to see some losers?
Oh, and Chu is doing something. He's always up to something.
He is. That is, I've never heard a truer statement in my life.
Chu is
he
always,
is always up. It's just, he's a schemer.
See, what I'm saying? Man,
don't encourage it. Don't encourage it, guys.
Westballz. All right, let's see. I want to see
He's a
some
schemer.
dare through some double shields into a reflector, which pops these climbers
I didn't understand
through
anything
the air.
you just said.
It's okay. It's all right. Audience got it. This Falco is going to dare through the double shields.
Falco's going to dare, which we know means down air. The double shields, there are 2 because he's going to be playing Ice Climbers, which is 2 independent characters.
And then he's Chu's going to try to shield grab. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
My man Westballz is going to reflector and send these guys flying through there. Or Westballz is going to go Fox.
Yeah, I think we saw that coming, dude. I think SoCal mentality is that Fox is the way to go.
Wife,
Yeah,
this
dude, I mean,
SoCal
burst
needs to
your
talk
bubble.
to husband.
But yeah, I think that your statement earlier about who does better in the matchup, definitely not the mainstream. It's definitely going to be Fox against the S-Climbers.
Fine. But y'all can be cool and go with the mainstream. I'm gonna be even cooler and have my own ideas. Nice hand warmers going on right here.
Yeah. Okay, what is that like elephant thing looking in the background? Do you know what that is?
That is an endangered species.
Okay.
I got nothing.
You're gonna try. I thought because you like play Pokemon and nerdy stuff like that. I thought maybe you knew
that's
what
not Pokemon.
Well, I don't know. It's like Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Yoshi's story is like Pokemon.
I don't know. I thought yours were always Pokemon. I was like, look at that so-and-so, and everybody says, you dummy, that's called a Charizard.
Guys, tweet us right now. What is that elephant's name?
Yeah,
we need to know.
10 bonus points to the first person who tweets the name of that, like crazy. You know what it looked like? You know what it looked like? Bing Bong.
Bing
from Inside
Bong
Out.
From Inside Out. That's
Bing
who
Bong,
it was.
Bing Bong. That's exactly what it looked like.
All right, guys.
I made mostly a
Wobbles
cotton
is
candy.
already
Okay, sorry.
started.
What happened with the Wobbles? How did he get grabbed? Did you see it?
Well, his first mistake was that he didn't go Falco. And no, I did not see it.
Therefore got grabbed. That was a great short. So Chu drops the Wobbles, and then Westballz to the left side, shortens his toward B, his over B, But he's still going to lose that first stock with ChuDat only at 44% and both climbers still intact. That's the key.
Absolutely the key.
All right, so if Chu is able to get a grab at over 20%, that's when we should see it being over. Now the wobbles, again, it's a matter of rhythm. ChuDat dropped, technically dropped one more this tournament.
He just edgehogged his own Nana.
Yeah, that's a misclue right there. Nana should not have lost her stock there.
That definitely happened.
So that's going to hurt a little bit. But we've got 2 climbers on the stage there. And Westballz in a dangerous place there in between the 2 climbers. You don't want to get between a cub and her, a mama bear.
Yeah,
you don't want to get between those 2
exactly.
climbers. That's bad. Because you make a choice and don't make the wrong one for which one to go for. And there's a lot of disagreement over, I wouldn't say a lot of disagreement, but there's 2 schools of thought over whether you should go for the Nana or the Popo. I mean, conventionals, yeah, go for the Nana. Just, try to KO the person who's controlled by a computer.
I think ChuDat just answered your question. You need to go for that Nana so that this doesn't happen.
But a lot of players are successful in kind of, it's like a counter hunt, you know what I mean? As M.M. Whittier would say, a counter hunt for the Nana. And you can, if Chu expects you to go for the Nana and you're going for him the whole time, that can work.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Oh, and that Nana just got Battlefield.
Yes, you're right. When we say got Battlefield, we mean because the ledges on Battlefield are a little bit weird. It looks like the ledge is one place, but it's another place.
And if you hold in at the wrong time, you're going to go right through it. And being a CPU, I'm guessing the CPU was just holding in, trying to get back to the stage.
Yeah, you ever play a CPU? They always hold in.
Always hold
They're always walking somewhere.
Always on the move.
To go. Yeah, for sure. All right, so it's even stock. So though I'll say that Chu has been the one. If it continued, the 2 players continue playing like this, then Chu most certainly
I think Chu's in
wins the
control
set.
of the match.
I mean, you had 2 ice climbers at a low percent. Westballz going in there, and that's dangerous stuff. Chu just held down on one stick, held down the other stick, and that stock disappeared.
And to be completely honest, I'm not as familiar with Westballz'
Jab to grab. Jab to grab, and
I'm not familiar with his
controller.
Fox, and he doesn't look too familiar with his own Fox.
Yeah.
He's been getting grabbed way too many times for a Fox. Does your Falco get grabbed this much?
Look, I don't want to belabor the point,
Okay.
but let's all once again think about how it affects your opponent when you wobble them
Oh, mentally?
mentally.
And we talked about it.
Look, watch the frustration in
Look how-
Westballz' face. I mean, it's gone now, but watch a second ago. It's just
He's an emotional
you
player.
have to put your controller down in the mid-set. I mean, what does that do?
Yeah.
Now, there is something you can do. This is very interesting. So there's a rule in competitive Melee. If you pause the game, you forfeit a stock.
Yeah.
That's your punishment for pausing because you're not allowed to do that. What some players have done, while they're getting wobbled, they will pause and then forfeit their stock just so they won't sit there getting wobble, 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 wobble.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Guys, I think Westballz heard me from over here. He's switching to Falco.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
I want to
Pokemon
see
Stadium? Okay,
it. I want to see it.
that sounds
I
good.
see some Pokemon Stadium. I like both players. I want to see more Smash. I'm rooting for Westballz this match.
But but only if he earns it, dude. Only if he earns it.
Look at him. The man's on fire.
Yeah.
I've
yeah,
never
looks good.
seen such a quick split up.
Yeah,
a
that was-
Kardashian can't even split up this quickly. Sorry, wife. I just looked at wife. I had to say it.
Can we have a moment of silence for that joke? Because we talked about this. We don't.
Oh man! All right, back to the
We're
match.
not about that kind of life.
I think the Falco is a better choice. He's already performing better.
Yeah, well, he looks great. He looks fantastic.
And once again, it might not just be the character matchup. I think Westballz is just more comfortable with his Falco.
Yeah, is that. And also, on the stages, it's not a problem for the climbers, but it's good. It's good for Falco.
Yeah.
He's got room to play. He can use those platforms well.
He's got platforms to go off of. ChuDat's shoe was looking pretty small just a second ago.
I will say, and this isn't factual, but I feel like Chu's Sopo is the best.
Really?
I think, I don't know. That's what I would say. He's the best Sopo.
He does. He has a very strong Sopo. But once again, look at Westballz. He's respecting it. He's keeping his space. He's going in with lasers. Throwing out those back airs. Like, hey, I have priority over you.
Okay, but meanwhile, he killed that Nana almost right away, and
Yeah.
Chu took up to 89%.
Yep.
He's going to hold down on both sticks and even it up.
Yeah.
Watch out for that.
Ooh. Yeah, that Falco needs to watch out.
Okay, when the ice climbers did that up air, is that what you were going to say? There are hit frames for days.
They're
bubbles
out,
are
out
massive.
for so long. They're everywhere, and they have so much priority.
Nada, no percent, back to even. So killing that Nana immediately, he took a free stock match again.
Yeah. Not too sure exactly what that was.
Okay, super weird transformation here, and we got that issue.
Jab
reset.
And the wiggle out.
Okay, good. Yeah, quick mash out, which is excellent. So Westballz will not lose his stock so quickly and so tragically there.
That was so important. His stock was almost gone right there.
Yeah, but it won't happen a second time.
Yeah.
I think the Falcon's too high, and without some miraculous button pressing, I think the next time it should be a gimme. Okay, I like Chu's being there, just kind of waiting, but in that instance, Westballz just had the fortitude to wait as well.
Yeah.
And outsmarted them.
And right now, the Topo has so much more damage on him than the Nana.
Nana survives.
She survives. She's not getting hit out as far.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
And she's just going to sit over there and watch her Topo die. Wife, I'm enjoying this matchup so much more. And, oh, well, as I say that, we go into a wobbles.
What, are you going to say because there's no wobbles?
No. I was going to say because the Westballz was doing better.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't getting grabbed.
Yeah, he was doing such a good job not getting grabbed with his Falco over his Fox. I like the trajectory that Chu is throwing those ice blocks. He's putting them up on the platform, making it so that the Falco can't jump in on him.
Yeah.
Because you put him right on the ground, the Falcon's just going to jump over him. You put him in the air, it's going to be a little more difficult.
Yeah, he sort of launches him off that platform. That's very cool. All right. Shield's looking real small. What's happening here? Can you do that? There's no problem. There's no problem with this angle. Okay. Got it. However,
I think he's going to go straight up.
However,
Chu's going to send him off the top.
Can he do that? Can he do it so there's no chance that he hits the wall? Because if he jazz to the left, can he grab the wall? Or Chu can keep doing this for... Okay, I don't know what happened there. I was like, keep doing it to 300% when the wall disappears.
Yeah, he could have... I think he should have just kept going. He wasn't too sure. There you go.
Okay. All right. 2 stacks to 1 with both climbers intact.
Oh, man, this could be it for Westballz.
This could be it for Westballz.
This could be the end. And Chu could take out another top player.
His children will talk about it. His children's children will talk about EVO 2015.
Yeah, they sure will.
Granddad, tell us again about EVO 2015. When you
oh my gosh!
Unbelievable. Chu
stands up and poses.
He's a caricature of himself.
This guy's from a comic book. He's a cartoon
drawn.
character. Look at this man.
ChuDat advances
into the camera.
Unreal. All right.
This guy drives me crazy.
He drives me crazy. Crazy. Bananas.
He's been doing it for years, too. How many years has Chu been driving me nuts?
This is probably the first time you met him, frankly. He probably trolled you the first time you ever played him.
He probably trolled me from day one.
He probably scheming over something is what he was doing.
Exactly.
Schemer.
I know in Go was my first tournament. Team Attack was off.
Team Attack was off.
And he teamed with a Samus, and they went double Samus and double Falco, and they would just laser and just scheme everyone.
Also, Brinstar Depths was on. Not Brinstar. Wait, no, is it the one? What's the bad one called? Or is that one called Brinstar Depths?
I don't
Look, the one that spins, guys. Seriously, go to your menu, play it right now for fun. The one that spins in a circle and you can fall off of. That was legal at our first tournament. That's how long we've been playing this game.
Sure was.
These gray hairs, they weren't there when I went to my first tournament.
Oh my goodness. All right. So this guy, he's got some diversity with his characters. I think we're going to see Sheik again.
Yeah, he does looking at Samus. I mean, Sheik's a no-brainer. Okay, so quick, let's go back a little bit. Duck had this unbelievable set against Mewtwo King.
Yes.
The tournament name escapes me, but he brought Mewtwo King to the 5th match and darn near beat him, his Sheik. And oh boy, was it an exciting match. And so while given the momentum that Drugged Fox has, I'm still putting my money on Drugged Fox. Yeah. We know that Duck knows what he's doing against the Sheik.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree. He's taken out several large players, and it's still going. It's still going. And who did Duck beat to get here?
Okay, let's take a look. So he beat Cobalt and Fruit Loop to make it to quarterfinals. And then, look, I don't have this confirmed, but just based on what I know from other parts of the bracket, I'm fairly certain that Duck beat Mac D. He beat Eddie Mexico, and I'm pretty sure he beat Mac D. And then now he's going to fight Drugged Fox here.
And that's not easy. And that's not easy for a Samus to take out a Peach like that.
No, yeah, and Mac D's been doing so well recently. So that's a fantastic win for him.
Yeah.
Catching up all the bracket stuff, and I see Lucky playing on against Axe on the other screen. So Lucky must have made it to Axe.
Somewhere on your bracket.
Yeah, indeed.
Here's Lucky.
Okay, that tells me that
We're
Axe...
setting up our brackets, guys. We want to have information for you.
That
The
Axe-
wife is just taking a minute, catching up his bracket.
So Axe had to fight Hax, I'm pretty sure, beat him.
Okay.
Lucky had to fight... Actually, we're an actual match, so I'm not going to do that for the YouTubers because they already know the answer to this. So, going into the match, Samus, Sheik. We're going to see a lot of that up B comes out instantly, or what feels like negative instantly.
Yes,
Doesn't
it's negative instantly. It's coming out before you're even getting the hit off.
Before he presses the buttons.
Before he presses the buttons, it's coming out. The advantage of it is that Sheik has to keep perfect spacing. If she goes in just slightly too far, and you feel as though Samus is vulnerable. You're like, Samus is in her shield. She's got nothing on me. She can't grab me. She doesn't have a shield grab. And so you run in, you do your aerial, and then she up and B's out, and then you get tossed through the air.
Not to mention the fact that afterwards you think it must be so easy to capitalize on her, but it's not. She just somehow evades you every time. That being said, some great ledge guarding from Duck. Who's gonna take the first stock. That being said, everything I know about Drug Fox from watching him play this weekend, he is not fooled by that. He is not frustrated by that. He will watch those up Bs calmly, patiently, disengaged, dispassionately. That's how he will watch those.
I'm enjoying the fact that Duck, no matter where the Sheik goes, is capitalizing on the Sheik's recovery. Both times the Sheik went up to the platform to recover, he's jumped up with a down air and followed it either with a down smash or a neutral air.
Excellent. Now when the Sheik is low, it's a bad look for her because she can take on so much damage quickly.
So much damage, especially from the Samus. And it's very hard to attack a Samus when Samus is low because of all the crouch canceling that she's capable of doing.
Indeed, down push is going to do it. So there's something about Smash Brothers. You can have both weight and gravity. Samus is very heavy, meaning when she's hit up, it's going to take a lot more percent before she goes up.
Other way around, my wife.
Are they called different things? Okay, gravity.
Gravity affects going up and down. Weight affects getting KO'd over.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. So I got to mix up. But the point is, Samus has their opposite, which makes her a very strange character.
Yeah.
So you see when she got F-aired by that Sheik, the reverse fair.
She went nowhere.
She's so heavy. Dude, she didn't go very far.
So heavy. So the objective is to kill her upwards. Kill her off the top. Because you're going to have a hard time carrying her off the left and right. Going nowhere right there.
That F-air is going to do it, so that's too far for her to come back. Now she's got the bomb jumps, so she can sort of get herself back over to the ledge. But on Battlefield, she can still do that. I mean, in modern day Samus, she's able to use the grapple hook and get it on that small Battlefield edge easily.
This used to be a death trap for her, but the technology has advanced to where it's not as taxing for her to come back on the stage.
Yeah, they can target that no problem.
Like right there.
Yep,
that's
Samus
some
makes
of the
a mistake
that she can run into.
But she's okay. She's got options, but no grapple at this point.
No grapple, and that Sheik is just interrupting those bond jumps.
Yeah, when Samus does her grapple once off the ledge, she cannot do it a second time.
Unless her feet touch the ground. Her feet have to, even if she grabs the ledge, but if her feet don't physically touch the ground, she does not get it back.
Right.
Oh.
After that super quick, that stock and a half, that was so strong from Duck.
And Duck just holding his shield. I'm sorry. Drug Fox just holding his shield, waiting for Duck to make a move and then capitalize. Look at that capitalization, following the Sheik with these dares.
All right, and once again, doing the thing that you love.
And it's different every time. Duck is straight impressing me. He's ledge guarding with a different move every single time. Samus has such an arsenal.
But Drug Fox, with the guns in his arsenal, is able to get those strong DIs and get back. So Duck hit 3 out of 4 of his ledge guards, and look,
Samus is still living. Samus is, I'm sorry, yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean, right? Yeah, like it took the Sheik and she's still alive, so.
Keep tapping, tap. And that's going to be it for the Sheik.
All right, now, there is a window. There is a window for Samus to win this. Since the Sheik is low, she can get beat up. Her first 50% will come quickly. That effort's going to do it, though. All the way on the right side of the stage. Game 1 for Drug Fox.
Yeah, and a single grab. That's all it needed. That's all it needed was that one grab.
All right, let's do it. Now, if you're Samus...
Dreamland.
No, if you're Duck, I think more to the point.
All right.
Honestly, I want to get in Duck's head. See? Yoshi's.
Yeah, what's up with this? Is this what Duck does? Is this his dealie? He likes those smaller stages?
I'll say this much. I definitely know and respect Duck for having his own style, his own ideas, and implementing his own stuff. We like that when we watch him, so I have no trouble believing that he's got his own Yoshi Story routine that he's about to show us right now.
He's got a plan.
Yeah, exactly. Duck isn't a guy who goes in without a plan.
Well, what I think, he was showing us so much platform mobility last match. Why take a stage with a higher platform? I think he's going to succeed off these lower platforms. So that makes sense.
Sure. And, I mean, the F smash is going to kill pretty low.
Yeah. And other than Sheik's up smash and up air, and I know that's two separate things, but you don't see it a lot versus Samus. You don't see the up air a lot. You don't see the up smash a lot. All the kills have been off F air. So the low ceiling in this matchup doesn't affect Samus as much. See right there, that was F air. You're not going to see Samus being too worried about getting killed off the top. So maybe that's another idea for the stage.
You see there, the Sheik was able to do her up tilt and hit right through that right platform. It's because the platforms on Yoshi's Story are lower. And so moves like Peach's up smash can go through like they can on no other levels. Outside of falling through this platform animation. We know, Twitter, you don't have to point it out to us. What'd you see there? That cloud sort of messed up Duck, forced him to turn the other way.
Yeah.
Ended up being a problem, but it's a little wonky. That cloud will sneak in there and really jam you up.
Oof. And once again, up air not really doing it on this stage. Not as early as he wanted it. And when you're going to do an up air like that at that percent, you're really going for the kill. You're not going for stock.
Yeah. Well, Samus comes down so slowly, you know, that it's pretty easy for her to change up her falling speed. It's going for those down throw F airs, even at super low percents.
Yeah,
enough of them will do it though. Enough of them will. What else is he going to do?
I mean, a weak back air? I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like hitting the Samus
But she recovers so fast.
She does
like
recover
Peach,
quickly. She might be able to throw out a neutral.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah. I just want to see something a little fancy.
Yeah, me too. But that's not Drug Fox's style. You know?
No, it's not.
Is he wearing a fancy shirt right now?
That shirt does not, that's Guns
Nothing
right
about
there.
it screams
Guns
fancy,
is
dude.
not that fancy.
Nope.
He's efficient.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what that tank top does for him? It shows off his guns. 1, 2, keeps him cool because it's super hot here.
Yeah, it is getting, and it's getting warmer.
Yeah.
Basically.
So what he's like is it's efficient, just like a Sheik.
Yep.
My man, Drug Fox.
I like it.
He goes for the W. All right, 2 stocks each. The Samus at 104, 111, and that's going to be stock.
And it is.
So 2 stock to 1. We're seeing a lot of 2-0s today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of third matches.
Not a lot.
We want more melee, guys. I guess they didn't get the memo.
But alternatively, I love being convinced that the better player won. The third match is sometimes you think, well, what if you had a couple more?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's going to come into play a little bit later in the tournament.
All right, 1 stock each. They're both low.
And you got to feel uncomfortable when you're a Samus and you get grabbed by a Sheik right at that ledge. Because you know you're going off it. You know you're going to get down through and hit again. Right
Drug
there.
Fox there opt for a grab instead of a charge up smash, for example, because he knew he could get damage, and boy, did he.
I like that. That was an up air into a back air, getting a little bit more damage than, his
now
up airs.
we're at 90%, so. Now I'm also, once again, the cloud. A little awkward, but no problem. Now this could end quickly with a down smash from the Samus, and something strong off the ledge, but that's wow.
Going to be it right there.
All right.
Drug Fox.
Congrats to Duck.
What's this
making
man
it
doing?
very far. Congrats to Drug Fox. Advancing again in loser, just leaving a trail
He's leaving a trail
of
of
Nintendo
heroes.
characters right behind him.
Just a trail of our favorite characters in his wake.
Dude, I just heard one of the TOs, he was like, hey, you need to go over to the mainstream. Excuse me, mainstream? That's subjective, I would say.
Hey,
I would call
mainstream.
this the mainstream.
I guess if
Personally.
she's calling the mainstream, they're coming over here.
Yeah, that's probably why I was confused.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, mainstream, I better go to the
I need to go see
table where husband and wife are, so I better, so confused when you said mainstream.
I know.
Yeah, totally. So while we're not in YouTubeville, we're just in Twitchville. I'm going to try to update the brackets a little bit.
Twitchville.
So, like, what do we get? Axe beat
Axe
SFAT.
over-
Or Axe beat, Axe beat SFAT, correct?
Axe beat Lucky.
Oh, Lucky, that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, SFAT. I don't think SFAT's even in there.
No. Okay, so Axe over
Axe
Lucky.
beating Lucky.
Gotcha, very cool. Ice over Ken,
Ice
we
over
have
Ken.
that.
That was good.
Also, I'm
Good for
looking at
Ice.
G here, which is PPMD and SFAT. Oh, which means Lucky beat SFAT.
Okay,
That's where he went. Yeah,
That's
so
where he
Lucky beat
went.
SFAT, which is great. So
Which is
you're
great.
the next 4 people in losers
fire.
waiting for their matches are Ice, Axe, ChuDat, and Drugged Fox.
Okay.
And
And they're waiting for...
no, actually, they know who they're for. I just haven't filled in yet. So ready? We'll do it together.
All right, let's do it,
Ice
guys.
should have loser of J, which is Leffen. So Ice Leffen, Europe on Europe.
Europe on Europe.
Axe
think
faces
it's
I, which is Pew Pew U. Axe Pew Pew.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
cool. ChuDat gets L, which is Hugs. ChuDat Hugs. Man.
Guys, this is that.
Drug Fox gets K, which is Mango.
Okay, so here's Drugs Fox. Here's his opportunity, okay?
Yeah.
He has been running a train on all these people. He needs to keep the train going, keep the steam going, and take out Mango. Can he do it?
Okay, cool. Yeah, once again, sponsor time, Gaming Generations hooking us up with this sick gear. You can buy it here on site, but if you don't want to, if you are privileged to not have to deal with the 10,000, 20,000 people in this venue right now.
Or if you're 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, or if you're 1,000 miles away, hop around to GamingGenerations.com. I got it all here. Order it, get it shipped right to you, sport it, and then you're in the gym, in the grocery store, someone says, EVO. Dude, you went to EVO?
Yeah.
How was it EVO?
I was there.
You're watching EVO? You're a fighting game fan? What game do you play? Oh, I play Ultimate Street Fighter. Oh, I play Melee. I'm just going to walk away now.
Yeah, right.
Psych, psych, psych. JK,
Psych,
JK,
psych,
JK, JK.
Okay, so we just saw Samus, and we're about to see
yeah?
another Samus. More Samus action
Oh,
happening.
we're getting brought ChuDat versus Hugs.
We're
Now,
getting ChuDat versus Hugs.
Now, frankly, these are the 2 players. In fact, hold on, let me just do a quick survey. These may be the 2 players whose 2 out of 3 of the players whose paths I would highlight through this tournament so far. Hugs, ChuDat, and Drugged Fox are having unbelievable tournaments.
Fantastic tournament.
And so here's my train of thought. I think ChuDat, normally I'd say he couldn't beat Hugs. However, given
Today?
the people he's beaten so
Today?
far, Silent Wolf, Kirby Kaze, etc., he could beat Hugs. And I think, wait a second, Hugs is doing the exact same thing.
Hugs is running his own train.
He beat Axe earlier today. So how are you supposed to do that?
What are you supposed to do?
All right, so a little bit of hand warmers here. Now, Samus has some good options against the climbers.
And Hugs does have Duck at his side.
So once again, with the Samus, we have the quick up B out of shield, a lot of recovery options.
Yeah. Ice Climbers used to have some difficulty doing the chain grabs against Samus. I don't think that really matters in this matchup right now. Chu's just been going for wobbles.
Yeah.
And there's no trouble there.
Which has not always been true of Chu.
It's not, but...
Okay, super quick detour on memory lane. Wobbles was new. We were wondering whether to ban it or not. It had been banned at a lot of tournaments. At MLG Las Vegas, the championship, it was not banned. And Chu, for the first time, really was like, all right, I'm going to go in and I'm going to wobble everyone.
Yeah.
He went in and wobbled everyone and got the lowest placing of the entire season. I think he went 2 and out.
Yeah.
So it's funny how that works. Wobble doesn't always equate winning. But
No,
anyway,
not
that's
at all. That's why it's not banned.
So historically, he has a history of a shaky relationship with wobbles.
But if you use it in an appropriate manner, I think it is a
He's also
huge
dropped
tool.
a lot of wobbles today. Hasn't prevented him from getting here.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Okay, so can we let's visit this. So the winner of this match and the other matches we're about to watch as we finish up this block go into finals tomorrow. They go into top 8. This is it. This is the last berry between top 8.
This is it. These 4 matches.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? I think one of them is going on in the other stream.
Yep.
So maybe each stream will get 2, but these are the last couple of matches we're going to see tonight, and then the last match we're going to see before we find out who's going to make up your top 8 for EVO 2015.
Yeah.
So if there was a time to get hyped, it's now. Bring up the hype balloons or whatever
Right.
you
I
got at
think
home.
we're going to see a lot of projectiles from Samus. She does not want to go in on those ice climbers. She does not want to even get the risk of getting grabbed. Unfortunately, Samus, she relies her game on the crouch cancel, but the crouch cancel is not going to prevent the grab. So if Hugs just holds down and waits for the ices to attack, he's going to get grabbed.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Okay,
it
great
wiggles
match
out.
out from Hugs. I mean, he knows what to do. You know, which is great. So that he's got a good chance of surviving that below a certain percent. Once again, one more grab, I'm not sure he could do it a second time.
Hugs is such a competitor. I was talking to him yesterday. He knew the outline of his bracket. Like he knew who he was going to play based off of everything. And watch his hands. Okay, so what he did was he first tried to mash out, and that's what you need to do is mash out immediately. Once you don't get that initial mash out, there's no getting out. He stopped mashing.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what to do and when to do it.
Because a lot of people don't know that after a certain point in a Wobbles maneuver, there's no buttons you can hit to affect it.
And if the Ice Climbers messes up, they'll automatically drop you. You don't need to be mashing. They'll
People
just
waste
drop
their
you.
time, energy, stress, hurt their controller, mashing all the
fingers.
buttons.
Yeah,
but
don't
not
do
Hugs, because like you said, he's the competitor.
And that's why he's beaten some of these players today.
That's why he's got placings in both Golden Age and Platinum Age.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Fall to the platform there. You got a solo climber trying to get back. That up tilt's going to send so far away that he can go kind of high and grab it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So most climbers, ChuDat specifically, when they have one ice climber, which we call Sopo, and they're on the ledge, they will wave land on the ledge 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Not 90, 100% of the time.
100% of the time.
It's just incredibly difficult to capitalize on.
It's very difficult to capitalize on. They have a lot of invincibility frames when they're getting onto the ledge. You have to respect them, back up, let them get on the stage, because they're invincible, they're getting on. Let them get on, stand in a position where their invincibility ends, and wait for them to come on at you.
Now, I wasn't sure if that power shield or charge blast was on purpose or not, but you see how late Chu was putting his shield up when those missiles were coming toward him? He's definitely looking for those power shields.
He's definitely, and he's got a lot of experience playing against Samus. There was a lot in the MVP area in the Golden Age. And so I think he probably has some experience with the power shield.
Okay, Hugs getting, I guess, pseudo battlefielded.
Pseudo.
Chu, knowing he didn't need to go save his Nana, that she was alright. I like that. He kind of went over to her and then said, okay, Nana, that's good. We're good.
Oh, and Chu meeting up with his Nana off
Yeah,
the ledge. They got knocked off at different times, but they came back together.
Yeah. What's a good example of a movie that's like, but yeah, they separated and they met up at the right time.
Exactly,
it was destiny, yeah.
exactly. Their paths crossed.
Their paths did line up, yeah. Well, that's that connection between the two of them.
What I liked is he knocked Nana off to the right, Pope off to the left. He shot a missile to the right, shot a missile to the left.
Better believe it. Alrighty.
Once again, Samus playing defensively, keeping them away. I'm going to shoot missiles at you. You got to come to me. It's a great mentality. And he keeps getting up on top of the platform. It's making it more difficult for Chu to get those grabs off and go right into wobbles.
Husband, I love your insights, but I can't. Hugs or ChuDat is going to be in top 8. Hugs or ChuDat is going to be in top 8. It blows my mind. I can't stop thinking about it.
EVO2015.
It has been a tournament to remember. At the start of the day, I said I'd never seen so many upsets, and after today, I have a hard time imagining a tournament that will replace this in terms of upsets. It's absolutely unbelievable.
And we were talking on Friday. We were discussing, yeah, upsets don't really happen that much.
It's true. They often don't. They don't often happen. That up B quickly coming out of the shield. You know what it did there? It separated the two, which was super useful.
That is very useful.
Nana coming back on. Getting hit off
trying
twice.
to keep him off with the missiles. It's got to be pretty hard to aim.
Well, you almost used the missile as a punch there before.
Well, yeah, and the missiles, when they take off slow and then increase their speed as they go. And so you're trying to compensate for the trajectory and the speed of the missile and the fall of the Nana. It's
a lot to keep in mind.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right, you're keeping in mind 100 other things.
And this is match 1. I feel like we're deep into this set, but we're not. Match 1's still happening.
It does feel that way.
These competitors have a whole other stock left.
Really giving it their all.
We have a whole nother stock, 11%, basically even.
Let's do it. It's most certainly basically even. The Samus has a charge blast. The climbers have each other.
Yeah, right?
They do.
Who would you rather have, a Nana or a charge blast?
I don't know, man. I think I'd say Nana. I want someone at my back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Then again, you know, people.
You're my Nana.
Thank you. Then again, people are unreliable. You know, Samus can rely on her technology.
Yeah.
She's a bounty hunter. Do you think she would ever roll with anyone? No, she goes solo.
True. She goes solo.
Chu not able to get the grab because of that light shield, or just the shield's pushed him too far away.
And I really feel like Hugs could have capitalized off that dare that he did, but I think he went right into shield, not feeling confident that he was going to get the dare and didn't want to get down smash or up smash off that top platform. I think he really missed out on a nice combo.
Sure, there's 2 missiles in a row against Nana, but only 1 hitter. You're right, it's very tough to track that.
Yeah.
All right, players' percents almost even. Wherever the climbers at each other, and Samus just has her instinct.
Yeah.
That killer instinct she has.
And it's not easy. We talked about this last match. It's not easy killing a Samus. But there are still 2 ice climbers in play, making them so, twice as strong. Combos there.
That zoning ChuDat is doing. Samus known for her zoning, ChuDat doing it right back. All right, Chu, that Popo out so far, but able to...
We're under 2 minutes in the match.
Still coming back. Nana will survive as well, as long as Popo can. This is unbelievable. They're separated one more time. That's good. That scream told you. Not that time.
Hugs with a small pop-off.
Playing from a deficit the whole time, but able to come back.
Brings it back, 4 stock.
Kept his wits about him. Wicked. So good. So good. All right, let's go into match 2. ChuDat, take a deep breath, Chu. He's taking those short deep breaths. He doesn't know about the big deep breath.
Right off his brow.
You gotta take a big one. A big breath. That long.
Look at, okay, so right there, Chu said, I'm going Pokemon. Hugs, close his eyes and said, 1 sec. I need to take it in. Okay, we're going to Pokemon.
Internalize the fact that we're going to Pokemon. And do you see what that just was? That's called a neutral start, where the players agree to start out. Not agree. One player can invoke neutral start.
Yeah.
And both players must start on the same level on opposite sides of the stage.
Yeah, and that's usually ChuDat's doing. Ice climbers don't do well on platforms, so when they start on platforms, they're at a disadvantage. So Chu usually calls for that.
However, I think that Hugs is doing it, or it's mutual maybe. I think it's something that they both do.
Yeah.
First stock at 9%. ChuDat coming out super strong. He wants that top 8. He wants to taste another top 8. When's the last time ChuDat made it to top 8 at a major, let alone a super major?
This is super major Evo. I don't know. MLG days maybe?
I think. I could be proven wrong, but well, I don't think we had any. Let's see, Evo 2007 maybe? Look, I'm not sure, but it's been a while. But he wants it. He's come this far, defied all expectations to make it this far, and then to give it up here, that's going to hurt. And I don't want to hear any of your positive, he'll be happy he did well. Not here. Not at this point in the bracket.
When you get this far,
you can taste top 8.
Every match matters.
Top 8 means so much. It means playing on Championship Sunday. It means prestige, and it means a paycheck, because every player, top 8 gets a paycheck.
So we're not just playing for, hey, I got really far in the tournament. Now we're looking at money.
Yeah, best kid on the block.
Once again, Hugs missing with that missile, but luckily the Nana just couldn't make it.
Pope able to survive a few more percent by catching that windmill and sliding right up it. 4 stock to 3, and Chu getting so much of what they call extra credit to the point where it's not extra credit anymore.
Hugs?
It's just a deficit.
Oh, messing up his roll.
Yeah, with an accidental roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, ChuDat was a little bit sloppy, a little bit greedy on that, going for the capitalize. But once again, the Torb B able to land safely.
He just hits his opponent, taps him a few times, and then lands safely.
It's crazy how much that works.
Hugs needs to get this stock before Chu gets it, so that he can add some percent on to that fresh climber stock.
All right, allow the charge blast, but
it's time to close that gap for Hugs.
But the ice climbers can crouch cancel at this point, so both players should keep that in mind.
Well, that's why he's shooting those projectiles.
Yeah.
Let's get that percentage up
before I get close.
Before I even go in there. Ooh, and a grab.
I liked it.
So risky though.
It is.
You whiff that, you're gone. You're KO'd.
Yeah, that's true.
ChuDat slides in and up airs you, or up smashes you. You're done. Or down smashes, whatever. Choose your poison.
Forget, not to mention a wobble. That's what I thought you were going for.
Well,
you know, but the punish is so hard right now. Yeah. Wow, are you surprised that KO'd?
Yeah.
He just would have popped off the top.
I think it was a mess up DI. Ooh.
And then just big damage right away. Big damage, 47%. That's, dude, this is, it's sliding. It's snowballing into a loss. I can feel it. It can be reversed.
It is.
But that's what I'm seeing.
What Hugs has on his side is if he drops this match, he's got another one. That's what Hugs has going for him right now. He needs to shift the momentum, though. He doesn't want to get 3 stock going into his next match.
ChuDat. Whoa. Going in the right close, we got that missile punch again. Ooh, no DI. getting smacked there, flying off to the right, and gonna get KO'd.
And Hugs isn't going to get aggressive here. He's not going to do it. He's not that type of player who changes his game based off of losing. He's going to keep playing that game. It's the same game. Oh.
I don't know. Down 3 stock? I don't know if it is the same game.
But
a certain amount, I agree with you, but 3 stock? Come on. Something's got to change. Time to bring out the big guns. It's time for something.
Oh. I think Chu's starting to have fun.
It's a bad sign.
At least with this match.
If your opponent's having fun, that's when you're done.
You don't want ChuDat having fun either.
It's true.
ChuDat has that grin that he gets, and you don't want that man having that grin, because that means he's having too much fun.
Get under your skin. Okay, the jab's working out for him. He goes to his F tilt, but if ChuDat uses the Torque B, he doesn't get punished. He keeps getting back on. What is going on?
So I think Hugs needs to charge up a blast. He needs to get, you know, his up tilt going.
Yeah.
Something to knock that twirl back off the stage.
What did you say? Don't want to get 3 stocks, and he did.
Hugs, I told you not to.
That's tough. You got to shake that off. I want to see that deep, deep breath.
Guys, you can see the sweat
Take
glistening
2.
on their brows. Like this
Thanks
is
for the
high
close-up.
stress.
Yeah, they're glistening.
High stress situation. It's very warm in here. Winner goes in the top 8. Loser goes home.
Loser's almost. It's an almost. I should spend the rest of the weekend thinking almost.
Almost.
Okay. All right, competitors.
Ooh.
We'll go down for the neutral start, or not. They're going to do a re-neutral start. Interesting. Very interesting.
Hugs is antsy. That man wants to play. That man, you just 3-stocked me. I want to play.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for that. We need to hit the ground before I shoot a missile. All right, on this small stage, we're going to see a much shorter match than the previous 2 we saw.
Guys, this is going to be over soon.
Yeah, that's true. It is,
Take in as
going
much
to be
as possible.
over. Yeah, enjoy this.
Because one of these players are going out really,
We'll go to
really
top
soon.
8, and then we'll see you tomorrow. This is the last match of the stream, on this stream as well.
And I think that's what Hugs wants. Hugs had so much trouble killing Nana. Look at that early KO he just got on Nana. And that's where he's been having difficulty. So I think it's a good stage pick.
Time for that Sopo. But we've seen that Hugs has trouble keeping the Sopo off the ledge.
Yeah.
You know, and converting when he gets off. That up smash,
Good
not
read.
quite going to KO, but that percent was so important. So hugely important. And that there, and now all of a sudden, Hugs is on the defensive. What happened? This is where we're supposed to win the match.
Yeah. Even the crowd is cheering for those climbers.
How can you not?
Yeah, right?
How can you
When
not?
they're playing like that.
There we go. Fly off Nair. That's going to work. And is it 100%? So
yeah,
we
exactly.
need to not get touched pretty much.
Hugs needs to get a slightly more creative with his edge guards if he's going to finish. Oh my goodness.
Okay, nice DI.
If he's going to finish these ice climbers off at a decent percent.
Okay. I like the ice block. Probably an accidental roll. Takes an up B for it. The grab going to pay off for Hugo again. Shoots a baby charge blast. But the down smash is going to split him up. And now all of a sudden, just like that, we're looking at a significant deficit for the climbers.
Significant lead.
Now both are still intact, so as long as they're both there, it's not awful. But as soon as Nana dies, then that's when you start.
What, we haven't seen any wobbling this set.
It's true. Is that because Hugs hasn't gotten grabbed?
So in the first match, it almost happened.
And he mashed out real fast.
fast.
So good on Hugs. He is not getting grabbed. He's doing a better job at that than anyone we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Single climber able to get that grab. Goes up to the platform to follow, but is able to get no damage, and now he is far off the stage.
Back! And Nana's running.
Okay, we got some cloud action.
Got some Randall.
Hugs between the 2 climbers. Why is Nana just standing there? Nana, come over! What was that?
Do something.
She's like out in the outfield, just, you know,
Wait
watching
for
the butterfly.
Wait for the ball to come to her or something.
All right, 3 stocks each, but only 1 climber. That neutral is going to do it. And now we're 3 stock to 2. Both climbers intact. There's not a huge difference right now. It is delicate. This is a delicate lead, I would say.
Oh, I would not be feeling confident in this lead at this point.
No. And the ice climbers don't seem to be able to prevent the Samus from getting back. Yeah. One more grab, but this time got the wrong climber.
Paid for it.
2 stocks, dead even. Last 2 stocks. The upper is going to split him up a little bit. The down air, incredible at splitting them up. And now he's got a great opportunity. Just keeps throwing them out. Why not? Why not? A couple more.
Oh, it misses a chance of finishing off Nana.
They're back
That's
together
so
again.
important.
Few ice blocks. Shoots them off the top platform. At that's when the ice box landed.
Land right in his face.
That's good. You see that missile just chased down Nana
Yeah.
as she tried to run away. They're close. They're close. That's what you don't want.
I like
okay,
it.
that's
I like
going
the
to take
move.
her.
He took a little bit of damage doing it, and he's still taking damage doing it.
Chu goes out there. He's going out there now. He's going to get a little more aggressive, a little more creative, but the up B saves Hugs. He's not really going to pay for it too much.
I definitely think it was worth it. Now he's in that situation. We've taken on the Sopo.
Those sidesteps, though. They're just waiting there, and then that negative lag comes out with the up B. Of course it's going to win.
That up B will win every time.
ChuDat with the waveland every time. Not able to capitalize, falling off the nair.
Second fall off nair.
Okay. But Chu just glides to the stage, and now he's got it grabbed.
With, like, Chu keeps it so simple. You're like, there's no way he's just going to
does.
fall and grab the ledge.
He's going to bear out a shield, and once again, but what? But to what end? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I see what you're saying.
All right, so ChuDat goes to the ledge. He knows he has that invincible waveland on. It's comfort for him. He only goes on when Hugo tries to charge the charge blast.
We promised our viewers this would be a quick match.
I know, and we're almost 5 minutes into it. All right, both climbers are there. Now it's so important right now to separate them, or even just get more damage on one of them. Even that I'd be happy with.
Hugo.
Okay, there's the down smash. Oh, that up tilt was clutch. She's
Nana's
gone.
dead.
She's gone. It's virtually over at this point. You just gotta play solid. Top 8 is right there in your hands. It's yours to lose if you are Hugs right now. And what does he do? And he goes for the riskiest thing he could possibly do.
This is ChuDat's time to shine, to show what he can do with his Sopo.
Are you the best Sopo in the world, as I said? Goes for the grab that time, and it works.
Sopo are happening.
All right, percents are virtually even. Just a ridiculous tier difference between one single ice climber with a great grab. ChuDat adding more and more damage. One more grab from Samus. She just keeps throwing him out there. She's too stubborn. They're just trading ice climbers and missiles. I can't touch it.
Ice versus missiles.
And ice. They're shooting each other fire and ice. It just couldn't possibly be more epic right now. Similar percents, huge tier gap. One more grab from Hugs. The Nair is going to send ice climbers off to the right side, but the ledge is there. Just staying next to each other in the shields, and once again, of course, the up B is going to do it. We don't want to get in that position. And now 113% for Sopo.
Way too much damage right now.
We are the players are treating their own characters delicately. You're seeing how slowly they're moving and staying close to each other and the shields. Chu with the down smash. Hugs on the right side of the stage. It's still going to take a lot more to KO that Samus, though. That's
one
a promise.
bad DI is going to do it, though. If he misses any of these DIs on these
true.
big hits, it's over.
One more opportunity. He's not back on. He's going to get the Nair in a different way this time, back to the right-hand side. He's safe again! He's off the stage! He's off again! He's off again! He gets the grab. He's going to down throw. Not able to get much off the Unbelievable!
Sopo!
I can't believe what I just saw. ChuDat, an historical match. Talk about the almost versus the heroes. That was the almost I ever saw, and the heroest hero I ever saw.
Hugo
with that Sopo.
is so hurt. You can see it. Oh, I'm hurt by it. Wife's hurt by it. You know who's not hurt right now?
ChuDat.
ChuDat.
Unbelievable.
Oh
ChuDat.
my gosh.
Chu
Top
freaking
8.
Dat. Made it to top 8.
8. ChuDat.
Guys, thank you so much for doing this with us. This is incredible. That's the most exciting match I've seen all weekend, and we got to cast it, and you guys got to watch it with us. It's an incredible feeling.
Oh my god.
Just incredible. I can't, oh man. Okay, so look, no pomp and circumstance. That was it. You got it all during the match. Marvel's up next.